14 months. 14 months. I know he's lurking, but I know you can hear me all the way from the top of the Ozark Mountains. Jason Wild Creative here. Rook here, of course. Thunderface in the house. Rook there. Eric the Redbeard eating all the bacon. All's the bacon. He ate it all. How we doing, everybody? And of course, let's not forget the one, the only, the beautiful and talented Shredded Viking, the shreddiest shreddedest of them all, Laffy. How we doing, everybody? Oh, Jason Wild coming in with a little love there on the sub. Thank you, Jason. How are we doing? Eating breakfast while watching Jesse James. Well, by the time we get done, this is going to be ready for lunch, and you'll be ready to head over. Now, you guys have seen the show the last couple of days and have seen that it's very, very Norway outside. Good. Back at work. Today is my Monday. Oh, Tuesday is Monday. Monday is Tuesday. Up is down. Black is right. Phantom coming in hot. Howdy, howdy. How we all doing? This is exciting. And we got everyone together ready for some what? Chicken pot pie. We, of course, are going to put a little Montana Max spin on it. I heard hype. Is there hype? Hype incoming. Link, you are the hype master. There's no... Oh, my God. I need the sticks. Start the drums. Here we go. Hype coming in. Link. Oh, my God. Woo! Jason's getting excited. This is how you start a Monday at work. Woo! Gotta play the drums. Thank you, Link. How are you doing? Link says, okay, back to lurk. You can't lurk until my arms are done moving, Link. You know the rules. That barbecue slam. Barbecue slam. Run into that grill. We're going to do that IRL one of these days. It may be the last stream I ever do because I'm going to seriously injure myself. The only rule is, I love you, Link.
Oh, Link, thank you
Link
so much.
Pod, yes! The man, the myth, the legend.
How generous. Thank you, Link.
Buff Bagel coming in. He says, I got your solution. Wear a cup if you're going to run into that grill. That's not a rule. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. Max attack. Hold him back. Woo! Nah, they just get stronger to give more love to y'all. That's all that goes. Woo!
This has become an exercise stream.
I know. Am I in the right category?
I don't know.
Am I in the right category? Jason Wild dropping the biddies, blowing up the grill. Thank you, sir. Woo! Phantom, getting those emotes flying. This is how we start a Tuesday.
So much love.
Buff Bagel, no! What's in the box, Bagel? What's in the box? It hasn't shown up. Jason Wild, advocating for the hype train. The hypiest cooking stream known to man right here. Woo! It always entertains me a great deal with at the end of the big drum. Hey! He wants it. He wants it. The little kazoo always makes me giggle so much. Thank you, everybody, for such a warm welcome on a Tuesday. I'm going to get my stick spinning.
You gotta breathe.
I gotta breathe.
Drink some water.
So the other day, somebody, it's not somebody, not anybody, because he's actually here. Phantom Riot. Laffy says, I'm poor, but you are rich in love.
Oh, you can still dance, Laffy. You can still dance.
Don't let anybody, Jason Wiles, and that's exactly where I was going. He says, no one redeemed the jumping jacks for a while. But the other day, right, we were very fortunate to have two of our good friends stop by right back to back. We've been very blessed lately with a lot of our friends stopping by with awesome raids. And I did 51 jumping jacks, and Mom Tana texted me and says, I think you hit your limit. I said, there is no limit. Yes, you did, Phantom. You timed that expertly. It was a lot of fun. But we had Darth Frubaka, we had Rusty Rhymes stopping by, Link's sister, Nixie, stopped on by with a raid here in the last couple days too. So, I mean, we've had all sorts, and Chef Peanut. So, I mean, we've been very, very fortunate with such amazing friends to be bringing the community together. And look, guys, look, 599. Almost to 600. The max pack grows. And I did a post on the socials and I put it in our Discord. But one of the cool things that I noticed when looking at the big board of awesome is that we are on 6 continents now, over 30 countries representing a max pack member across the world. So how cool is that? I mean, such an awesome community that we have. Such a great time, and we are just very thankful for each and every one of you and all the love that you guys give this. Jason Wiles says, let me make a sock account real quick and fix that. We are just so fortunate and so thankful that you all are part of this community, because you guys are really what makes this special here. So let's go ahead now. Hey, Laffy, Tordentrine, let's go outside. Bam. Whoa, where'd all the snow go? That's the best way. No artificial numbers, right, Jason? Look, it's sunshiny. All that snow. It was a winter Norway wonderland here, and now look at it out there. We got the temperature update right now. It's currently 13 degrees Celsius. And 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Chef Peanut says chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie. Alrighty, pizza done. Some other stuff to do. Back to lurking. Lurk on, my brother Link. And thank you again for the amazing love and getting that blood pressure up to do some fantastic cooking today. Buff Bagel says, gonna have to call an American company from Norway. So we've got all that snow melt. You didn't pay the renting fee for it, so we took our snow back to Norway. It's like magic ink. 1 second it's there, and the next it is gone. It's absolutely beautiful outside. The sun is shining. The snow is gone. Hey, Rusty Rhymes, I was just talking about how fabulous you are. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing? Are we ready to make some chicken pot pie today? Look, and then it's just... Can you feel the love tonight? Rusty Rhymes says, I'm good, man. He's so chill. I'm going to be like Rusty Rhymes when I grow up.
Rusty Rhymes and Chef Peanut both join us. Hello.
Chef Peanut is currently running around his kitchen in Hawaii screaming chicken pot pie at the top of his lungs. Awesome. That's how we rock. That's how we roll. All right, so we are going to make chicken pot pie. We're going to put a little Montana Max twist on it today, which is going to be fun and exciting and hopefully delicious. It's really not a complicated thing to make chicken pot pie, and it's one of those recipes that's highly customizable for whatever you may like, right? Bagel says, if you live near me, I would give you a half a moose. Bagel, is that what's coming in the third box? The other half of the moose? The moose is loose. Hey, and Rook spreading the love to Rhymes and Bagel.
Hello, Rook. Hey, Buff Bagel. Tordentrine. Oh my gosh, I missed so many people.
I know.
Bearded chefs.
Bearded chefs unite. One of us needs to makes partner between us so we can have a bearded chef stream team.
Ooh.
That'll be one of the applications is how badass is your beard. It's not about the length. It's about how you carry it, right? Don't laugh at that. All right. Oh, Rook's doing a little 3D printing. Dig it. Dig it, dig it, dig it.
Very cool.
All right. Well, we are going to add some smoke to this dish. We're going to cook part of it. Hey!
Nailed it, partner.
Zalamaka! We did it! We did it! 600 people!
Oh my gosh!
600 people. Jason Wild says, looks like I need to start streaming. We get you on the Beard Squad, brother. 600 follower hype. 600 follower hype. Bam, bam, bam. We have hit it. Thank you. And I'm sorry if I am, Chef Peanut says I'm putting in my application already, right now. Woo! 600 laughing. Spreading it. Hey! Zalamaka. Zalamanka.
Zalamanka. That's a cool name.
That is a cool name. You have just triggered, and thank you for that cheer. You are number 600. And what better time for Kansas City to come into the mix with the what, kids? We've done it. Montana Max Pack. Big Board of Awesome. The Big Board of Awesome is awesome because of all of our amazing community right here. And Jen does such an amazing job of holding this board straight when I do it. We've got Alaska. There, we got 2 in Hawaii. Canada, United States, Mexico, South America. Let's head over the pond, Jen. All the way over to our friends in Norway, the UK, Spain, Belgium, Russia, Kazakhstan. We've got South Africa in the map all the way across to New Zealand. And Zalamanka. You have a place on the Big Board of Awesome too. All you have to do is throw us a follow, which you've already generously done. That's how anybody gets on the Big Board of Awesome. Step 1. Step 2 is a way to get to know you a little bit better. Where are you from? If you're from the United States, what state you're from, and if you're from someplace else around this big, beautiful, mild stroke, I'm all right, beautiful blue marble that we call Earth, then just let us know what country you're from, and Kansas City Jen would be honored, as would I, to add your very own pin into the Montana Max Pack. A Big Board of Awesome. Jason Wild, we've got our own hashtag, the BBOA. I'm going to post that today on our story or something on the Insta shizzle. The BBOA, Big Board of Awesome.
That's pretty good. I like it.
All right, so thank you so much. Let us know where you're from. We'd love to add you to the board. And let's go ahead and fire up the grill since we are I didn't even need to shovel. Got that warm that quick. It's a beautiful day. Let's go ahead and throw on some shoes. You're going to come stand by the door.
Sure.
Keep me in line here a little bit, babe. Oh, it's nice out. Oh, it's nice. I noticed here, too, Jen's holding her mic pack. She doesn't have any pockets. We're going to have to get her, like, one of those
I put on my wrong,
fancy Hollywood strappy things.
I put on the wrong leggings. I have no pockets, and my shirt has no pockets, so.
So we're going to fire it up. We're going to get back to business here because we've got to add a little smoke flavor. We are going to cook part of the chicken pot pie in the oven today because the dish we're using is super nice and we don't want it to get all smokified. Right?
Smokified. Yeah, that word.
That word. So we are going to get smoke flavor into our dish in a couple of cool facets today. So let's go ahead, fire up the bad boy, soak up a little sun here. We are in the Ozark Mountains, of course, and it's a beautiful, I have lost my words, Tuesday. Such a bright, sunshiny day today.
Not from Australia yet. I think we do have a couple followers from Australia.
We do.
We just haven't had that.
I'm counting them. We've got them. We've got Duna Betty follows us, who's from Australia, and she is absolutely magical. And then also Miss Molly Makes follows us, and she's from Australia too. So they're there, but I've been waiting for the moment to officially add them into the big board. But we do have members in Australia as well. All right, grill's got to go. Pellets are good. Sun's shining. Let's go get some things prepped up.
Man, it's nice out here.
Isn't it lovely?
Mm-hmm. It is.
All right, and we're headed back in. If you guys follow us on Finish My Breakfast, Now I'm Sad.
Must have had a good breakfast.
Yeah, chowed it down.
Sad after.
So anyways, what was I saying? I can't think today. Oh, you guys will notice that we have started posting recipes. If you follow us on Instagram or Facebook or any of that business, we have started There's Jen! There's Jen, everybody!
You
Wave!
don't have to announce it. I just was waving.
We have started posting our recipes from the show online, so you can make these wonderful recipes in your own kitchen as well. So that's exciting. We've been doing a lot of work on that, a lot of work on the website, MontanaMaxBBQ.com. So Rusty Rhyme says, Jen looks comfy. Jen always comfy. That's her modus operandi.
Do I look comfy? I don't know what that means, but yeah, I am comfortable.
So, if you make anything, and I know Link is lurking, but he actually posted in the Discord, and he made our salmon puffs from the other day and loved it. He even put his own twist on it, which I always encourage with our recipes, to make them your own, have some fun with them, because after all, that's what it's about. And he put in some Cajun seasoning, babe, into the salmon puff cream mix. To give it a little Cajun spice.
Ooh,
so
that's a good idea.
Big brain on Link there, digging that. So today, we are making chicken pot pie. We've got some corn, we've got some peas, we've got some celery, we've got some mushrooms, garlic. All right, so I don't know how many of y'all go to the grocery store or how often you do, but around these parts, it's been hit or miss for certain vegetables lately, and I cannot find shredded carrots or I cannot find bagged carrots to save my life. So we need carrots for our chicken pot pie. So what I've got here is a vegetable medley in which I'm going to have to get a little bowl out and actually fish through and pick out carrots, because that was the only way that I could procure.
We're going to have to grow some carrots.
We are.
I think that's the deal.
We're going to have to start growing some carrots here. But that was the only way that I could actually get any sort of carrots from the store. Maybe I'll get a bowl and dump them out versus just fishing through the bag itself. You and me go fishing for some carrots. Nothing rhymes with carrots very well, babe.
Yeah, I don't think cauliflower and broccoli would go very good in the
No, we'll
pot
save
pie
that
we're
for
making,
save that for a different dish for sure. So we're gonna go ahead, fire some carrots in there, see if we can't get enough here. I got 2 bags. I bought the last 2 bags of mixed vegetables from the grocery store and able to hopefully get enough carrots here. And we should be able to do it. We just need about a cup. So that's not too shabby. Let's go ahead and open the other bag. And then we'll start prepping and repping as the grill starts heating up, right? The heat is on. It's on the street. So that's going to be a big way that we get smoke flavor into our dish. And I'm actually got a seasoning out here that we're going to show you a little parrot rhyme with Jesse James coming through in the clutch. Parrot rhymes with carrot.
Very smart, Jesse James.
Now I just need to be able to incorporate a logical parrot line into my rhyming scheme there. But I will keep that one in my back pocket for sure. All right, plenty of carrots. There we go. That'll do. That'll do.
I want to get a car like Rusty Rhymes has on his, where he's driving down the road.
You want a
and
Rusty
look at
Rhymes
that.
car?
I do.
So Jen can go cruising across.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Rusty,
it's so
Jen is jealous of your car for sure. If you're just joining us, happy Tuesday. We're making chicken pot pie and putting our own flair on it. Hey, Lakai Katam, Rau, coming in, crossing over, 601 in the road. Speaking of that,
awesome.
of driving, get in the car because we're on our way to 700. Thanks to you, Lakai Katam. Thank you so much for that follow. Hello, how are you doing today? Phantom Ride coming in with another ferret rhyme.
Oh, sorry, my phone is not on mute.
Do you need to take that?
I do.
Go ahead.
I do. I'll let you go there.
I got it. I can do this, rodeo. Lakai! Call me Crabman. It's easier. Crabman, I will do that. I like that. If that is a reference to the popular TV show, which was one of my favorites, My Name is Earl, even better. But Crabman, my man, thank you for coming in. How are you? How are you feeling? What I'm holding here is the Montana Max Pack Big Board of Awesome, which we just crossed 600, and you, my friend, are 601. And you will see, and I will show you right quickly here, we've got a growing community, international, all the way around the world. Around the world, around the world, around the... Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Right? I just Daft Punked y'all. We've got a spot for you here. Anybody can join the Max Pack, no matter what language you speak or where you're from. Bam! You've got a place in the pack, and guess what? Crabman, we've got a spot for you. The next step after that follow, which you've already generously given us, is just let everyone in the chat know where you're from. If you're from the United States, what state you're from, and if you're from a different country in the world, what country you're from, and we will commemorate your awesomeness with your very own pin in the hashtag BBOA Big Board of Awesome. Phantom spreading the love. Buff Bagel knows everybody on the planet, so it looks like Buff Bagel knows the Crabman as well. I'm from Singapore. I believe you are the first Singaporean? Is that a word? Can I coin that? The first person from Singapore to make it on the Big Board of Awesome. How exciting. Crabman, thank you so much for coming in. All right, babe, Singapore.
Oh my gosh, how exciting.
Now I just gotta find my Singapore here. There. Oop. See, Jen usually does this, so we can struggle with our geography off screen.
I can do it.
Well, what are you waiting for? Come on over. Buff Bagel says, I run in wide circles. Jason Wild says, I hear that Stream Beats Hot 5 playlist. So my Stream Beats are running good. I always forget to check to see if our background music is going. So I'm glad that it decided to work today. So yeah.
There we are. Right there.
She's so good. That's why we make such a great team. Bam! Bring it up there. Show.
I almost knocked that up.
The Crab Man.
Did I get it right? I think so. Whoop,
Oh.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Focus.
And the truth comes out. Crabman says, Buffs told me I had to come.
There you are. Congratulations for getting on the map. Thank you so
Well,
much for the
nonetheless,
follow.
whether Buff Bagel suplexed you in here or you came on your own accord, we hope you have a great time, and thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. And we have Singapore, a brand new country on the Big Board of Awesome. So a round of applause for that. Jason Wild says, I use the Stream Beats for a lot of our productions. It's nice, it's convenient, it's easy. And some of those playlists are just nice, chill vibing is what you need, right? Just a little background vibing. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and make some chicken pot pie, or as I like to call it, content. Oh! What's going on? Rusty Rhymes said, guess what? Crabman!
Oh, nice! Thank you so much!
Enjoy some ad-free viewing. It's Montana Max time. Bam! That was very kind of you, Rusty. Thank you for gifting that Subberson over to our new friend from Singapore. Enjoy.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, Blue Eyes 0769. I'm not even going to be able to cook today. We are just making friends. Welcome to Montana Max. Ow! Kexi
Howdy,
coming in
partner.
hot. Blue Eyes, hello. How are you? Thank you for that follow. Kexi, welcome in. Thank you as well for that follow. Have you seen the Big Board of Awesome? We just added Singapore to it. And Blue Eyes and Kexi, we've got a spot for you on the Big Board of Awesome as well. All you have to do now is first steps first. You already did it. Were wonderful and gave us a follow, which we're so appreciative of, to join our Max Pack community. Now, if you'd like to get on our Big Board of Awesome, all you got to do is a way for everyone in our amazing community to get to know you just a little bit better. Because no matter where you're from, what language you speak, we're all united by food and love here. And guess what? You got a place on the Big Board of Awesome. Just let us know where you're from. If you're from the United States, what state you're from. And if you're from a different country, what country you're from. And you don't have to either. No. Oops. Seagal in the house. Is that North Dakota? Are you representing the North Dakota? We've had a couple come in from North Dakota lately. It says, oops, no, I will not tell you what state I'm from. I'm guessing you're representing North Dakota there. Hello, Seagal. And we've got to burn those calories. Laffy, how many we got in the room to burn those calories and get the blood flowing? Blue Eyes, thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to get a board for you. Kexi, same thing stands for you. And if you would let us know where you're from. 32? What? Perfect. Hey, Blue Eyes, don't sweat it. It's all good. It was funny. We will get you on the big board of awesome, but we got 32 jumping jacks to do here. Let's make your day a little better. We like to have fun. We like to cook. But who redeemed burn those calories? Kexi says burn those calories. Kexi, whenever we have someone burn those calories, we do a jumping jack for everybody in the room, and we've got 32 to bust out. So let's get it going. We got low ceilings here, so I got to make sure that I don't destroy anything. Let's count them out together, kids. Feel free to do them along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and the whole house is shaking. And Luna's like, I am out of here. Woo! What does Pot Pie use for pastry? Phantom spreading the love. Welcome, welcome in, everyone. Kexi, there is your Max Jacks. And I saw some people balance the booze, so let's get a little hydration going. It's good to see you all. Let's get a pin in the map here for Blue Eyes. There we go. Definitely be able to find North Dakota a little quicker, being that it's neighbor to my home state. There we go. You got your own pin right there. Bing! North Dakota. Blue Eyes in the big board of awesome. All right, let's prep some food. So, Phantom Wright is my husband. Oh, well, congratulations. Only Lucas is here. How we doing, Only Lucas? So typically it's not puff pastry. This is what I'm telling you. We're making the Montana Max spin on it. Oh, and I screwed up my whole... There we go. We are going to be using puff pastry, yes. Is it typically made with puff pastry? No. So this is the Montana Max spin on the chicken pot pies. We are going to be using puff pastry for a different texture. Puff will work. I will show it to you. 30 minutes into stream and haven't started cooking. We lit the grill. How much pot is in this pie? So much, Crab Man. So much. All right, let's start prepping some ingredients here and get everything ready to go. It shouldn't puff too much on the bottom, but we'll still give a nice flaky top. Yeah, and I'm going to show you how to circumvent that. So you'll still get flaky layers of goodness. There's no doubt about that. But don't worry, I'll show you how to circumvent any issues of over puffiness. It's going to be nice. It's going to be delicious. Oh, there we go. Puff, puff, pass, bagel. Puff, puff, pass. All right, the Traeger just informed me that it's good to go. So let's get the chicken smoking out here first things first, all right? Here we go. I will. I'm gonna take that puff, puff, pot pie. If we say it loud enough, B-Bubs will show up and be like, hey, what's going on, man? I heard you guys said puff, puff, pot pie. I love that guy. He's funny. All right, so we're gonna get some chicken here. Let's just go ahead and take it outside. We're gonna get some seasoning, bring a little olive oil with us, and we will head out. Where's Nike when you need him? No shit, right? All right, let's head outside here and start getting our chicken licky in order. I just have to grab all my accessories here and get my shoes on. And try not to drop anything as we go. All right. You coming, Luna Bear? Come on, sweetie. Yes, you like to be outside with Daddy when he's cooking, don't you? Jason Wild has redeemed. Don't you dare say that. I cannot say the P word now for 5 minutes, so the time is 12:31. The devil lettuce. The devil's lettuce. There's so many other names, though, so thankfully for this one, I'm going to have a nice, easy workaround here. All right, so we've got a pound of chicken here. We're using Smart Chicken. You guys know I use the Smart Chicken all the time. Better than that there dumb chicken. So we're going to go ahead, take that wrapper off our Smart Chicken. Beautiful chicken breast here. One of the great things using high quality meats, right, is there's like no fat, no nothing, no prep work. It's just all straight meat, and that's what you want to be paying for, right? Because when you're buying meat, the Puff redacted by. Rusty Rhyme says it's not in mine, that's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead, get a little olive oil on here. Not a ton, right? Not a ton. If you're doing longer smokes, you definitely don't want to use olive oil because olive oil actually will act as a barrier to smoke. But this is essentially, this is more grilling than anything. It will pick up some of the smoke flavor, but it's not going to be a tremendous amount, right? But we'll get a little bit in there. It's a good way to add that wood-fired flavor. And then we're going to go ahead and use a nice coarse seasoning here on the outside. Our minced onion seasoning, it's got salt and pepper and onion powder and, of course, minced garlic in there. We're going to go ahead and get a nice liberal coating on there. Because it's not going to absorb in through the meat, right? Hopefully one day it'll be good in every state, wherever you live. The day is coming, kids. The day is coming. There we go. Get that rocking and rolling. Pat it in there. Nice and firm. Open up this bad boy. Get our chicky licky on there. And we're off to the races. All right. Hands are a mess. Let's not cross-contaminate here. Let's head back inside. We got prepping to do. Oh, I should have brought a little carrier, but I wasn't thinking ahead. All right. Rocking and rolling. Jesse James, you are correct. Yeah, that was a hard one. That was definitely a hard one to make, as we had to start that timer over several times indeed. All right, let's wash our hands. We don't need to cross-contaminate on our cutting board or any of our utensils or tools. And let's start prepping and repping our ingredients here, shall we? And this can just go over to the side. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Crossing 600 today. Super duper exciting. We appreciate it all very much. Bon appetit. Nice. All right, so like I said, highly customizable recipe, easy to do. One of the essentials, though, is in a pot pie, right, is celery and carrots, okay? Y'all good?
Yeah, sorry, that conversation took a little longer than I thought.
Crabman says, do you cook seafood? Yes, we do. We love seafood. In fact, that is Kansas City Jen's probably favorite thing to eat. But yeah, we love seafood. We love to cook seafood. We're getting close here to being in crawfish season as well here in the South. So we're planning on doing a crawfish boil.
You just turned the Traeger on, huh?
I put the chicken on.
Oh.
What?
I was just
That's
checking.
normal. That's when it's
Okay.
It's good.
Well, it looked like there was
Jen,
kind of a lot
here,
of
let's flip
smoke.
it over. We got the start
There's a lot
cycle
of
going. Jen just thought the whole world's on fire here. It's fine, dear.
Okay. Just checking.
Jason Wild is a fan of the crawfish. Yeah, see, you can see it smoking out the back. We're doing fine. It's just getting that ignition rolling. No worries. She's standing over there going. You think by this point in the game you would trust me a little bit more,
Well,
not
no,
to
it
light our
usually
deck
is-
on fire.
No, it's usually before you start cooking that
it was a
does
slow
that.
ignition.
It looked like
It's
like
fine.
before you start cooking usually it does that, not while you're cooking.
Crabman says I get enough dad jokes from Buff. Please no. Well, I'm sorry, Crabman, to do this to you, but I'm going to tell you right now. One of our hidden commands, if you do ! Dad joke, you can get your very own dad joke anytime you want here on Montana Max Barbecue TV. Babe, you missed jumping jacks and the whole thing.
What?
We're up to 603 followers
Oh
now.
my goodness.
We've got a new friend from North Dakota. I put the pin in the map for Blue Eyes, so
Oh,
welcome Blue Eyes. Come
wow.
say hi. Standing over there
Hi.
being all antisocial.
No, just, watching.
If you hear me
Traeger,
talking
make
about
sure
Kansas
you
City
put
Jen,
that
here is Kansas City Jen. Hey, wave!
there. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all on here.
And we are rocking and rolling. I got Takis from American Shop.
Hi,
Nice!
guys. I like Blue Eyes. I have blue
They
eyes.
are, my God.
Well.
They are very salty indeed. Takis, Buff Bagel. So we just taught a live class here, as many of you know. Jen being shy today, says Jesse Jane.
Most days.
We just did a live class. Buff, if you want to repurpose Takis, besides just eating them in chip form, is they make an absolutely wonderful exterior if you're frying things. Buff Bagel is in Norway at the moment. They're the land of salted treats.
What are you doing in Norway?
Visiting the lady friends.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's buff and he's the stuff.
And the ladies can't get enough.
And Norway can't get enough.
Norway can't get enough.
See, with my wife.
Yes.
Duh.
Oh.
Do you not remember things about people?
What? I remember more than you.
I'm just teasing you.
Sometimes.
But anyways, take those Takis, crumble them up in a bag. We did coated Taki chicken tenders for
Those were
our
yummy.
football Super Bowl Eats class. And another thing that we've done in Takis, in Buff, I don't know if you were on this show or not, and even if you were, this was ages
long
ago,
time.
but we made deep fried mac and cheese balls that we encrusted with Takis and deep fried.
Who was it that gave us the Takis challenge? I feel like it was somebody from our.
It was.
It was.
I can't remember.
Right?
No.
A long time ago?
No.
No. Okay.
I know, I'm the same way, Buff. Don't feel bad. All right, let's start prepping some ingredients here.
Man, it's nice out there.
It's super nice
I'm
out
gonna
there.
peek outside again.
Are you just peeking outside because it's nice, or are you just trying to think the deck's on fire?
No, it's beautiful. The deck's not on fire. It's all good.
But ages ago, we did that, and it does change the flavor profile of the Takis, and they don't become nearly as hot or nearly as salty. So it's a great way. Plus, anything that you crust with the Takis, I mean, they just look beautiful, deep red in color. So we're going to go ahead and get our celery rocking and rolling here, and about a cup's worth of celery, cup's worth of carrots. Get those rocking and rolling, okay? There we go. Nice and easy, right? Crabman says, I'm going to go to sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. I need sleep. I will come back another time. Hey, Crabman, thank you for coming in. Rest well. Thank you for being here. And thanks for being our first Singaporean to hit the map. That is super exciting. We love getting new countries, and we really appreciate you coming in and stopping by.
Yeah, you could join our Discord and share any recipes from your country if you'd like.
Ooh, a Singapore cooking show? That would be
we
super
enjoy
fun.
cooking things from different
Yeah,
countries.
Crabman, get into the Discord if you're still here. Exclamation point, Discord.
I got it. There.
Thanks, Jen.
You're welcome.
But no matter where you're from in the world, if you'd like to see us cook recipes to your local area, by all means. We have suggest your recipes that we cook on stream, and we've done a bunch of that, and we really enjoy doing it. So, sweet. Thank you, Buff Bagel.
Thanks, Buff.
Plenty of celery. There we go. And we've got our puff pastry out, de-thawing. You keep it frozen, keep it rocking and rolling there. Mail call, Jen. There we go. So many salted sweets, huh? I believe it. We've noticed that in many different countries, actually, around the world, that heavily salted sweet and banana flavored stuff. We also noticed that. I think one of the weirdest candies that we ever ate when we were doing the Yum Yum Box series was the corn flavored candy. That was so weird. You remember that, babe?
Yeah, that was extremely weird. It tasted like a can of corn.
Yeah, it did, and it was a candy. I can't remember what country that was, but it was a thing. Jason Wild says, I'm a fan of salty sweet, just not when it's all salt, followed by black licorice. Corn flavored soda in America. I've never heard of a... Are you sure you were in America? I've never even... Yeah,
what would that?
Other Americans here are
think of
like,
it.
what are you talking about, Bagel? I've
Never heard of that.
never heard that.
Weird.
Never seen it.
And gross sounding.
Yes, I was in America. Yeah, where'd you get that? Inquiring minds want to know. Were you at Omega Mart in Vegas? Anything's possible in Vegas. All right, I'm just popping out the stems here. There we go. There's a link. It exists. Nike, what up, bro? We were just talking about you. How are you
Hello,
doing, brother?
Nike.
It's good to see you. I believe it was this brand with the weird old man.
Here, I'll show you. Oh my gosh.
If there's a weird old man,
This is...
nothing says drink me faster than
Look
that.
at this. Look at it.
Oh my god.
You ever even seen that?
No. But now I'm
That
oddly...
does not look
now I'm oddly
appetizing.
confused. So weird. My ears were
Ew.
ringing. Not kidding. Yeah.
Why would you choose this?
We had a whole conversation about the devil's lettuce because it transpired because we're using puff pastry. So I believe it was Jason suggested we call it puff pass pot pie. Because they were asking how much pot is in that pot pie.
I get it.
You get things?
Yeah.
All right, watch out, sweetie.
Okay.
I'm gonna chop here. You can still stand up here with me. I just need
That's okay.
to get centered on the board as we chop up our mushrooms. Imagine if you blended sweet corn with the water that comes in the tin and made it fizzy. That sounds absolutely disgusting. No,
Ew.
just puff pot pie. There's no pass in this pot pie. Nike says, I love it, man. I hope a lot. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, why are you showing me that you're snacking on corn pops?
Corn made me think of corn
So
pops.
after this whole conversation, Jen just walked over to the cabinet and grabbed out a snack. Come show everyone your snack.
Well, it just made
Come
me
show
think
everyone
of
your
it.
snack.
Okay, this is...
Come on. So corn soda automatically triggers in crazy little Kansas City Jen's head, and she goes and grabs a little snack.
Now this is way better than corn
Yes,
soda.
I want to make those.
Right?
Do
Everybody
it.
likes the corn pops.
That is on the list.
Not American not to like the corn pops. The only kind of corn you
Once
can
you
have
pop,
is-
you can't stop. Nike says, I'm definitely a toker, unashamed, but also legal. As Bob Marley said, right? Legalize it. It's coming. It's coming. Ride the wave. Pops in the flakes are two of my favorites, says Phantom Ride.
Phantom Ride, you got good taste. Pops are the best, though.
I like Frosted Flakes. I also am a big fan of the Fruit Loops. All right, dicing up our mushrooms. Yeah, for everybody, Nike. I don't think anybody here is going to argue that one with you. And then to back that up, he says, yeah, there's huge benefits to legalization. And I love Fruit Loops, man. Everyone loving the loops. Just follow your nose, right? Toucan Sam. I got to hit the allow button. Because Bagel's tripping the auto mod.
I think our tech guy finished off the Fruit Loops, unless you did.
I did not. He did. That was his last act before he left for college, was to eat all my fucking Fruit Loops. I have not tried the Fruit Loop snacks. All right, getting our mushrooms chopped up here nice and quickly. There we go. Bam, rocking and rolling. What kind of mushrooms are they? They are Baby Bella mushrooms. That is what they're using. Use whatever kind of mushroom you want, but these are basically your standard Baby Bella mushrooms, right? But you could use shiitake, you could use cremini, you could use whatever kind of mushroom that you'd like. These were the best looking mushrooms at the store. That's why I chose this one today. And really the only available mushrooms at the store, because the produce section was like got the smackdown. Mary Todd coming in. Morning, Max and Jen.
Hi,
How
Mary
are you,
Todd.
Mary Todd? Good morning to you. How are you living? How is life? How's the weather? Let's flip it over because we got outside. We're back outside. Look, Mary Todd. It's like there was never any snow to begin with. Look at Bagel. Look at Bagel's name. He got a sheriff badge, babe. He's got the year mark, so he's got the sheriff badge. I didn't even have to shovel, Mary Todd. Ooh, nice. Enoki mushrooms. Delicious. All right, there we go. We got all of our mushrooms ready to go. Now we got to get our carrots, and we're just going to go ahead and try to get these taken care of right quickly here. And then we're going to move in. 12 degrees and partly sunny. Rusty Rhyme says, do you prefer to torture yourself with the baby carrots, or do you use those for a purpose? Good question, Rusty. So we were actually talking about this at the start of the show. So right now in the Ozark Mountain area, produce section's super horrible. And they have no bagged carrots, no standard carrots, no nothing. So the only way I was able to get those baby carrots is I got the last 2 bags of a vegetable medley bag. So it's got broccoli and cauliflower. So I had to go through at the start of the show and pick all the baby carrots out because that's the only carrots that they had available. And you can't have chicken pot pie without carrots. You know what I'm saying?
We're just going to have to grow a whole lot of produce
This
spring. Hopefully we can start planting in March. We're going to have to move some of this stuff from the garden.
Yes, some of it will have to move. But the nice thing is, because they come in those pods actually are biodegradable. So like with our jalapeno plant, if you guys saw that on one of our past shows where we did the jalapenos, what did we use the jalapenos in? I can't even remember. But you can take the whole pod and plant it. You don't even have to mess with it.
The jalapeno bacon beer bombs.
Yes, jalapeno bacon beer bombs.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's the only way we were able to get carrots. E-Money, sauce is on the way, Max and Jen, and I DM'd you with the tracking. Awesome, thank you so
cool
much.
of you.
E-Money sent in some of his E-Money hot sauce.
Ooh.
He contacted me and said, I want you to try the hot sauce. And I said, I would be delighted. Thank you so much. I am definitely
cool.
looking forward to that. And then we will
Ooh.
torture Jen with it.
How hot is it, you money?
Mary Todd says, I use baby carrots for hubby's chicken noodle soup. Maggie says, I'm actually working on a couple of things. Art related. Everyone's got so many wonderful talents here.
Feel free to share it in our Show Your Art section on Discord. There's lots of different artists.
He has shown his art there. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember
Well,
things.
you can
They're not
always
bad at all.
add
Kind
to
of
it.
tamed the heat down.
Okay.
It is insane. It's super cool.
Yes, I have seen the detail. Is insane.
Insane in the membrane. I said, insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane.
No!
Yes.
No! You go, insane in the brain!
Okay.
Let's try it again.
Oh.
From the top.
Do we have to?
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Gone insane, got no brain. You remember that song?
Yes, I remember that song. Stop.
Awesome. Don't stop. Don't stop. I slapped his head in 2006. Was fun. All right, we're going to get our carrots all together here. You can see a bunch of beautiful produce. And if you don't have a smoker, if you don't have a grill, we're going to show you a little side technique here to bring that flavor into your dish. None will be the wiser because we are going to bake this in the oven, because we're going to be making in this beautiful dish that Jen has, and we don't want to get it all nasty on the smoker.
If we have so much filling that we can make two, I could get.
He was
a
very
dish
bold
out.
and jumped into the crowd. I couldn't help it. What?
Say, if we have so much filling, we see how much filling we have.
We have a lot.
Yeah, so maybe too much for one dish. Then we can make two of them, but then it would just have tops and not crust underneath. But you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, if you want two, double, but we freeze one. Whatever.
Like Louis Armstrong, break the trumpet on something smooth. I gotta get my prop stops coming, trying to snatch my crop. There we go. See what you did, babe? You got everyone rocking now
No.
with your spot-on rendition.
Oh, can't help it. Can't help it.
Well, you're a natural.
Mm-hmm.
You're a natural in the
Naturally forced into these things.
Well, you know, baptism by fire, as they say, babe.
Don't even say it's good for you.
It is good for you. Expand your horizons. I know what that is, Nike. It's just when you read stuff when it's scrolling.
Yeah, you could make one giant pie. We could do a bigger dish. I could get a bigger dish. That's a pretty dish. I like that dish. But I can definitely grab a different one if we have enough. We could do one giant one for Buff Bagel.
Bagel, I was thinking about you last night, actually.
Sink or swim.
That's right. Sink or swim. Baptism by fire. Get it, Jen. Get it, Jen. Bagel, I was actually thinking about you last night while I was in bed. And let me preface that with more of the story before everyone goes, what the fuck? But Jen and I were... I'm married, Max. I know. As much as I try. It's all right. I got my backup. I got Laffy. Jen and I were watching a Netflix special of a comedian last night. Unless...
Oh my God.
But there was a comedian, I don't remember, it's on Netflix, but he performed at the Royal Albert Hall. That's one of my life goals now, is I want to do a cooking show in Royal Albert Hall. I was like, that'd be so cool. Beautiful, beautiful place. And he was just kind of funny. Ferrero Rocher. Is that the comedian? I don't remember. It was late. All right, that's probably enough carrots, I think. Carrots.
That's a kind of chocolate.
Yeah, I know what Ferrero Rocher is.
I mean, not spelled quite like that. It's
All
a
right.
very round place.
We're also going to use frozen corn, frozen green peas, because that's what's available. It's a very round place. Looks better from the outside, in my opinion. Well, it looks like it'd be a cool place to perform, for sure. All right, let's go get our thermometer here, our thermo pen out, and go see how our chicken's doing, because I'm having a feeling that I'm going to need to crank up the temperature to get this moving along here. But we should be okay, and then we'll start getting our pastry dough together here. Babe, do you want to preheat the oven?
Yeah.
Cameras, what are you doing there, sweetie? Oh my God. Really, Cammy? Yep. Don't even need to, I can tell that. We need to kick this up. Let's get it up to 350 here. Well, let's do 375. Get that bucking. And why did you have to poop on the deck? Seriously. How big is your barbecue, Max? For logistical reasons. Do I ever use the Traeger wireless smoke? All right, so I've got several different barbecue. I've got the cans. I've got the big 50-gallon cans, which I'm going to be bringing one of those outside that we're going to be cooking on soon on show. And then the Traeger is about yay long by yay deep. I don't know the exact measurements. If you want to Google it, the Traeger is the Ironwood 885, and you can get the exact dimensions. And then the barrels are big barrels, which I can cook on a grate, or I can also hang stuff. So, do I ever use the Traeger wireless smoke? Are you talking about the meter product? It is nice. Are you talking about this, or are you talking about the probe that plugs into the control board? Because this is the wireless that Traeger bought, is the meter. I do have the meter, yes. I haven't used it really. I'm actually going to be doing a product review on it. I've had it forever, and I've not used it. So I'm going to jump into that here real soon. All right, let's move some things to the side here. And we need to get our puff pastry rolling. They see me rolling. Drop him. Get a cutting board here. There we go. A little bit of flour. We don't want sticky. Let's start working on our dough here. We're going to just flour our cutting board a little bit. I'm actually going to flip it over. I will let you know, Phantom, because one of the things we're doing new in 2022 is product reviews. And when we did our live class here last week, I actually got questions from a couple different people that are like, oh, are you sponsored by this company? Are you sponsored by this company? We've got some partners, which you can see under our partners tab. But we're going to start doing honest product reviews with here's something that might surprise you, Max Pack crew, is I'm actually a published scientific author. I was published, had a science paper in physics published back when I was basically, I think I was 15 or 16 years old. I've always had a deep love for science, so we're going to give a scientific breakdown for a lot of cooking and barbecue products that we can, and give you a really straight and honest opinion, and start putting those up on our website and social media and stuff. And so that will be no exception, because I've never actually used it yet, so I figured that would be a good product to test out and put through the paces, if you will. All right, flour on the board. There we go. Flour on the hands. Let's go ahead and get our puff pastry out, shall we? Keep frozen, bring out about 40, 45 minutes before use, okay? There we go. Let's see. Yep, perfect. We're gonna go ahead, open that up. And we're going to go ahead and get a rolling pin here. Little flour. And that's you can calibrate them. I need your help. Was that the vet?
Sorry, yes, that was the vet.
No worries.
Phone calls all day.
I know, you're popular
Sorry.
today. I need you to come over here.
Yeah.
It held. So Automod just held. Oh, Laffy came in and helped me. Laffy, I thought you left. Mary Todd says, I always get the wrong temps. Always here. I know the secrets that you keep when you're talking in Laffy's sleep. Thank you, Laffy. Loves you. Always get the wrong reading temps for my Traeger. I use a hand meat thermometer. That's a common problem with those plug-in ones. Oh, and I love. That's why I love you so much, because you're so full of love. That's why I use the Thermo Pro, but, you know, we'll see. We're going to see how that meter looks. Oh, stop it, Laffy. You're going to make Jen jealous on air, and you know how that goes.
What? I missed it, jeez.
He says you look handsome as always, Max.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so we're just rolling out our puff pastry here. I know, right? It's all about the love here. It's all about the love. Automod caught Mary Todd's comment for meat thermometer. So apparently, it must be hip with the kids to call the meat thermometer something else. All right, and we're rolling this out. Oh, somebody's getting jelly. Bob Bagel says no comment. Oh, fuck, you still here? Laffy, caught between a rock and a thunder face. All right, will you spray this dish for me?
Well, I was thinking of getting a bigger dish, remember? Because
Bubblegum.
if we're going to
In a
use
dish?
all of this,
How
and
many
you got to
pieces?
add all of this, and then, so let's just go bigger. Let's go
I'm
bigger.
down.
Unless
Go
you
big or
want
go
two,
home.
Two smalls.
No, it's fine.
Can I put my pretty dish away? That's okay.
Brooke says the Romantics was the band that did The Secrets That You Keep. See what I did there? See what I did there? Oh, the 80s. What a mystery, wonderful mystery time for us all. I'm trying to think of the other Romantics hit. They had like 2 or 3 that were quite popular, besides that one. But you are correct. That is spot on. Oh, Jen got the step stool out. Can't see it. Don't worry.
That's, I don't care. It's okay. Can I set this? I'll just have to be able to move.
I know you're
something.
sensitive about being vertically challenged.
I wonder if this would be big enough.
Sweetie.
Yes. Do you want a circle or a rectangle? Either.
Ladies' choice.
Oh, how big is the?
Chat, do you want a circle? Puff, puff, pot pie, or do you want a round puff, puff, pot pie? I'll leave the decision to y'all.
Oh,
Would you
okay.
like our dish today to be a circle? Or would you like it to be a rectangle? Let us know now. Because once Jen comes off her stool, she's not going back up there.
I'm up pretty high. See how high?
Buff
I am?
Bagel says, I want a triangle. That was not an
Triangle.
option. It's not.
Come on.
Brooke says, I want a cogwheel shape.
Oh my gosh, everybody's just being.
Phantom says triangle for sure. Mary Todd says rectangle.
Okay, I'm going with Mary Todd.
Phantom Riot says rectangle.
All right.
Rectangle
all
in
right,
the
all
strong
right.
lead here.
All right, putting this. There we go. I wish I could see.
Nike
it to the
says
top.
make it a heart. Rusty Rhymes nailing the pun. Did Jen get a raise?
They saw how tall I was. See
No,
how
they
tall
don't
I am?
see.
Yes, I did. I went like this.
Oh, look at her. She's a giant. Kidney shaped.
Jeez. We could do a whole bunch of mini ones, and it would take all day. Do all the mini ones with little.
There, Frankie Ann
Lattice
coming in the clutch there. She remembers the 80s better than most of us. What I like about you, you really know how to dance.
Hi,
Yeah. Something, think I'm up a true romance. Something whispering in my ear. Tell me all the things that I want to hear, because it's true. It's what I like about you. And then they get all quiet, remember? They get all quiet. What I like about you. That was a big move in the 80s. You get really quiet. Then you come back, you're like, oh, what I like about you, you know? Shock and awe, right? Find that move in a lot of songs in the 80s. All right. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You're killing me, Smalls. Got this dough all ready to go.
Yep. Hold on. Spray.
Laffy says, why does Jen keep getting the flag down, huh? Explain yourself, woman.
No, he knocks it down. He knocks it down.
Deflecting.
No, I'm not deflecting. It falls. We need a better stand.
Ivory Coast flag only, please, says Bagel. You're never going to live that down.
I mean, who would know that?
Frankie Ann says, do I need to send more snow? No, we are good. We hit our quota for the year. We're good.
Hey.
Is this going to fit? Buff Bagel says Irish people.
We still have to do the other. Okay.
What?
This is good. Go ahead. Oh, boo. You didn't quite get it. What is that? A little chive in there?
I don't know.
You got it.
Gone.
Oh. It's all right. It's all right. You'll be fine. This is good. You did good.
Oh my gosh.
You did great. We just need to make it the shape to fit the pan, but we didn't have the pan, you know.
I was making it for the other pan and you switched it on me.
Well, I think we're going to have enough filling, right?
Seagal!
Hello, Seagal.
Seagal been hanging out. You know what Seagal says?
What?
Talk to the spoon because the face don't understand. Oh wait, that's talk to the hand. I need a spoony thing.
I'm getting it in there to fit. Okay.
I forgot too. We gotta in the Discord. We're gonna do a contest, right? We're gonna do a contest to name the fish outside the pizza oven fish.
Oh yeah.
We should do a spoony contest too. Where
What
in the
kind?
world is the spoon? Like every week, Spoonie can visit a different country.
Like Elf on the Shelf?
No, Elf on the Shelf doesn't visit different countries. What are you talking
He
about?
moves around a lot though.
Inside one
How did this
location.
I want to fit it all in. You don't want to lose. I mean, you can cut this off, I guess. You can cut it off.
Laffy, can we get a jet attack, please?
What? You love to torture me. Oh, you did it.
All right.
Cut.
Get ready, kids. It's time for a jet attack. Jet attack for sure.
Settle down, people.
There we go. Get him.
Settle down.
Never.
Frankie Ann, make him stop.
Mary Clark getting in on the jet attack. Rusty Rhymes on the jet attack. Buff Bagel.
Oh.
Was the Bruce Lee jet attack? Burnside throwing it down. It's jet attack.
Oh,
jet
jeez.
attack for sure. And we're
Ah.
spamming jet like we never spammed before. Rook getting in on the action.
Oh my God. Too much.
Never enough. That's
Too
right.
much. I'm going to get a new emote. I am, I swear. Get my face off the screen.
Look straight ahead, babe.
No.
See if you guys can pick out which one's the real Jen. Which Jen face is the real Jen, folks? There she is.
You guys.
Thank you, Lappy.
Butter gent, butter gent, butter gent.
I love it.
Oh, you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Good
nice.
attack, everyone. Good attack. Flappy giving the props. Well done.
I have a love-hate relationship with this emote. You know that? I love you guys, but I feel like it brings out the worst in everybody.
Everyone loves you.
Attack! Attack! Throw the face up everywhere. It's like the face. I gotta get a
Buff
new
Bagel
one.
says, well,
I need
we love it.
Oh.
We love it.
Well,
Why would you take away something everyone
I
loves
just
so
need
much?
It's.
Huh? Why would you do that?
I'm gonna make an emote of you.
Good luck.
Either that, or I'm gonna change
Rusty
mine.
Rhyme says, Max
My-
made me do it. You love it more than you hate, Jen, and you know it, says Cordentine.
You know what? I love you guys. I really do. You guys are all pretty cool.
All right, and because everyone loves
I
Jen's...
do not love my face emote. I do not. But Max made it without my knowledge.
Buff Bagel says,
and I didn't even get a choice in it. It's
is
like,
the sheriff of this here town. I do declare as this is law. Yeah! Pew, 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 pew. All right, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick and give everyone
Where are
a
you
little
going?
I just said I'm going to use the
What?
bathroom because I've been drinking coffee. I've drank a
Slow
pot
down.
and a half of coffee.
Slow down.
And I
Slow
would
down.
really like to pew, pew, pew.
Okay, go, go, go.
And
Go.
I got a fork for you.
Yeah,
so
I
talk
know.
'em through
I'm
it.
just taking
Talk
my
'em off the
time.
shelf, Elf.
Okay, this is a really easy way to do chicken pot pie crust, is just to use the puff pastry. And who doesn't love puff pastry? I think it's actually, I like it better than the refrigerated pie crust. If you're not gonna make homemade pie crust, which we can do that, but this is kind of a nice way to do it. Seagull. But anyway, I'm gonna just, the reason we gotta prick this is because puff pastry can puff up. Like, I don't know how many times its size, but at least, 5 times, maybe at least its size. So it's gonna puff in the oven, and you gotta prick it because you really don't want a crust to puff up that much. And if it puffs up too much, then you don't have enough room for filling. So I gotta do the edges too. When we were doing those salmon puffs, I forgot to do the edges. But we're doing the edges now so that it doesn't over puff and then we don't have room for the filling. And another thing we're gonna do is put some, maybe he already said this, I'm gonna put some foil in here to bake it. So, did you get the foil? I think you probably used parchment paper too, but let's use foil. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got some good old Reynolds wrap right here, baby
Yeah,
girl.
I pricked it all up.
Oh, cigar. Dang it, Bobby. All right, here we go. Look, way to go. That's
What do you mean?
lovely.
Oh.
That looks lovely, just like you. Here we go. And then we're going to foil it up, right?
Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna use this top one for the top.
Well played.
For the top, except we're gonna make it pretty, right? Are we gonna
Now,
do
why
like
are we
lap,
foiling?
To keep it, well, this will help it prevent it from burning and
Brooke, it is.
puffing too much.
I think.
Should help, I think. Might
Easy
help a
prep,
little bit.
easy cook, easy clean, easy open box. Everything's easy about it. Why are
Better
we
do
doing this? I
that.
talked
Heavy
over the top of
duty.
you again.
That's okay.
What's the problem?
Nothing.
Oh,
I'm
good.
done.
And we are going to be using, thank you for the reminder, Seagal, because I actually need to get a stick of butter out here.
Hi, Jason Wild.
I'm back! Yeah! Max, if you were a pizza, you would be meat lover because you are my favorite. Oh! Did you put any underneath the pastry?
No.
No!
We're not gonna leave it in there.
Can't
long
be
enough.
using any of that there
Because we're not
subpar
gonna-
aluminum foil.
Because we're not going to be leaving it like
More
pulling it
butter,
out.
more better. Will it not stick? No, we sprayed it.
Sprayed it.
Sprayed it.
separated enough, should be fine. All right.
What's up?
Well, I think, how are we gonna, is it like 15 minutes or something? We'll probably do this.
Let's check her notes.
All right, it's got to go in at 400 degrees. So there we go. So it looks like this.
25 minutes.
I think it might even be a little less because we thinned it down quite a bit.
Probably.
So it's probably going to be less than that.
The old spray and pray. That's right. Buff Bagel says, oh, I see now. All right, so we got that in. Jen, you want
Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. I have to interrupt you, otherwise we forget to put the timer in.
That's true.
Yes.
All right, let's go out. I kicked up the heat.
What happened here?
What?
There's flour all over it.
Yeah, I got a little carried away. Let's head outside and go check our chicky licky, shall we? By the way, one of the dogs pooped on the deck. So watch out for that.
Ew.
Yeah.
Did you step in it?
It looks like somebody did.
No, that would be
Probably
you.
one of the dogs.
Oh.
So we might want to leave them
Must
outside
be
till we
him.
can check.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, that definitely looks like a paw print in their own poop. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There we go. Chicken's coming along, smelling delicious, looking good. Seasoned up, of course, with our minced onion. Let's get a temp read in there. And our chicken is complete. Perfect. All right. Let's go get a plate and get that chicken. Don't step in your own poop. Let that be everyone's life lesson for today. Yeah, they're definite paw print there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get to come in now until they get clean. Yuck.
Chicken is done. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I know it was you. I can tell by the way you're looking at me. All right, chicken's done. Beautiful, smoked, easy to do, up to temperature. Oh, that smells really good. We'll go ahead and click that off. There we go. And we're headed back. Lovely, feeling like a summer breeze. All right, here we go.
I'm putting this pastry dough back in the fridge till we're ready to use it so it doesn't get too warm.
Party foul, yep. There we go. And here we go here. Let's flip that up. Walk a mile in my poop, ancient doggo says. Then you will truly know the way. There we go. I got one that's just side up, one that's side down. We got some beautiful grill marks there. We got it up to 165 degrees, and we are rocking and rolling. So now we can let that chicken rest, right? And we can get the inside here of our pot pie starting to come together. Right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
You ready for that?
Yes.
All right, here we go. The one thing that we haven't got prepped yet is we do need to get some garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and get some garlic here real quick. You want to take the lid off that pan and get a little olive oil and low heat there to start?
Want olive oil?
Or high heat oil, whatever. We're going to get a couple nice cloves of garlic out. Peeled, and then, of course, a smashy, yes? Buff Bagel says, my mom swears by marinating chicken in rum before putting it in pies. I think she's just drinking too much. Yep, that's a good, right there's a good place to be. Pull it about 5 degrees below your done temperature. Same thing for steaks. Nike says you can marinate it in NyQuil. Give your chicken the big Q. I just saw a story on that. That's a thing. That's what some people did on TikTok, right? They were marinating chicken in NyQuil. Because I saw a story, a bunch of doctors came out and they're like, You definitely should not be doing that.
That looks like Ryan out there.
What?
Mm-hmm.
The part?
It's backing up now.
I
You
gotta
can't
look.
see it. No, you can't see his turn. He's getting ready to go this way.
Oh, no, that's not his truck. He's got a 350, babe. Thus the bluff, the whatever the name of that emote. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just remembered reading about that. I was like, wait a second. People are actually doing that. That's so gross. Kappa chameleon. Your emotes grow, they come and go. There we go. Peel that bad boy out of there. We got one more to peel up here. Rock and roll. Don't step in the poop, babe. Then we'll have everything ready to go, and we'll make our delicioso filling for our pot pie here, all right? I'm waiting, too. I got to see if Mix shows up or if Mix is lurking, because we're going to have a big day here Sunday with the Chiefs advancing in the playoffs. Crushed or chopped garlic, which do you prefer? I like it just, minced finely. I don't necessarily, I would say, so I guess I would go on the chopped would be my preferred versus just crushed. I like to mince all my garlic up. I think it cooks more evenly. Yeah, well, the Bills beat the Chiefs earlier this year, and one of our Max Pack members, P-Dog, is a huge Bills fan. And I took nonstop grief from that. So we've got a rematch, but it is going to be a tough game. I read some analysis on it today that there's several people here that are picking the Bills to win this weekend. Buff Bagel says, Rusty Rhymes is cheer. Yeah, I figured you would be. Boo Bills indeed, Jen. I feel crushed. You get more flavor, but again, this is my opinion, not fact. It's surface area with cooking. I mean, I don't know. That'd be a good scientific test to do. Again, it's going to be that's the thing with food, and like one of the hard things that Jen and I deal with in food sport is it's always such. Listen, I'm a Pats fan, but I like Josh Allen. Let's go, referees. Go, Zebras. But, with any type of food and any sort of methodology, it's always such a subjective thing to what people like or don't like or, individual taste buds and all that stuff. So, I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, right? Call that a win. All right, so we'll get our garlic ready to go here. Get a nice little mince going on it. Then we're gonna ready to start cooking. So essentially what we're gonna be doing here is making a gravy sauce, right? Gravy sauce for the inside of our pot pie. Yeah, we've done stuff in, plus it helps if you're lazy like me. Crushed is really quick, yeah. But that's one of the things, like, in food sport, where we've had dishes where we're like, this is the most amazing thing that we've ever made, and the judges hate it. And we've made stuff that we haven't thought was great, and the judges loved it. I mean, so, food, subjective, right? So I say, if you try our recipes, or if you make our recipes, or if you're inspired by anything we do on the show, and you're like, I'm gonna make that, or I want to try that, I want to do that, you know, by all means, you don't have to follow. It's just a recipe, man. You know, make it how you're gonna like it. You know, we're just trying to provide you a jumping off point for your own creativity in your own flavor profiles. Do you make stir fry on your Blackstone? Yes, I've done stir fry many times on my Blackstone, in fact. All right. I saw one guy with his Blackstone that made a beautiful table attachment that goes all the way around his griddle. So it's like Benihana's at his house. Chicken pot pie, let's go. Been on my short list to make for 2 weeks at least, says Shayna. How are you doing, Shayna? It's good to see ya. All right, so we've got everything pretty much ready to go here. We've got our pastry dough somewhere.
Back in the fridge.
Oh, Jen put it in the fridge so it doesn't get too sticky. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe.
Hi, Shayna.
Let's get our notes up here. And you do have the heat on. Okay. Hopefully, I almost feel like we should have used the Dutch oven.
Because there's going to be a lot more than what's going to fit in there.
Let's do that.
Well,
it's just one extra pan to wash. Which I will do, of course. Yeah, because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot.
Sure.
A lot. All right, we're switching tactics here. We have the deep saucer, but we're going to switch it over to Captain America. Just kidding. We're kicking it over to the Dutch oven here.
Just pour that oil in there.
Yes, dear. Right away, dear.
Just saying, so we can use it.
There we go. All right. Let's get some heat on that pan. And let's get some butter. Let's get some butter melting in there, right? Buff Bagel says, I love stir fry. They're tasty, quick, and easy. Great way to use leftover produce and stuff in your fridge, too, that are like leftover from other recipes. Little Asian-inspired sauces. You know, a little fish oil, a little sesame oil, things like that. Bam, you're living it, right? I love how I feel like I need the Cheers, or it's not Cheers. What show was that from? It was Cheers. Welcome to Montana Max Barbecue TV, where everybody knows your name. Sometimes I want to go to a stream that's really not lame. Bum, 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 bum. Montana Max is glad you came. Bum, bum, bum. I want to be where everybody knows my name. Right? Close enough?
Yes. You're doing great.
Are you mocking me?
Yes.
Am I supposed to have onion in this too? I think I am. Whoa! Who's coming in here? Chainsaw enthusiast. Nice. Get some work done, Jason. Thank you for being here, brother. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for your love today, and thank you for being here, man. Much love all the time, always to you. All right, we got butter melted in the pan. Okay? I have a feeling that I was supposed to do an onion, dear. Yes. Yeah. What?
Oh, there's not an onion yet.
What are you doing with your hand?
No, I was about to do this here.
Do it. Thank you. You got to keep me going here because I'm running out of room and need space. Time for the big board of awesome. You are correct. Chainsaw enthusiast, what Kansas City Jen is holding here is the Montana Max Pack. Say it with me now, kids. Big board of awesome. And Chainsaw enthusiast, we've got a spot for you on the map. Check it out. It's our ever-growing community that we have here with people from all over the world. We've got an amazing international community that spans Canada, North America, Mexico, South America, now over to Africa, and up to all the beautiful places in Europe, from the UK and Spain and France and Belgium and Austria. Norway, of course, our friends in Russia and Kazakhstan, the Ukraine, down to Israel and beyond, and there's a place for you, chainsaw enthusiasts, in the big board of awesome. All you have to do is throw us a follow, which you've already generously done, and we thank you very much for that. Now, in order for us to get to know you a little bit better in our amazing community, all we got to know is where you're from. If you're from the United States, what state you reside in, and if you're from a different country in the world, what country you reside in, and we would love to commemorate that awesome follow you just gave us with your very own pin in the Montana Max Pack, a big board of awesome. All right.
All right. I just turned down the temp to give you a
Thank you.
bit of time.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Just trying to get this onion peeled here.
And
there's our timer for the check the pastry. Georgia. We will get a pin in there.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining our community there, chainsaw enthusiasts.
I don't think we have too many in Georgia.
I don't think so. Chainsaw enthusiasts, do you carve things out of wood with a chainsaw? Or do you just like chasing people down the street with a chainsaw? Whatever your passion, we're cool with.
I need a little spot here.
But if you're an artist and love to carve things out of wood with a chainsaw,
stop.
That is super awesome.
Okay, I pulled it out
Alexa,
just to
stop.
see how it did.
All right.
Puffed up a little bit.
Yeah, which we want a little puff.
Yeah, you want
Not
a
a
little
ton of puff,
It
right?
pulled down on the edges here. I think it was just a little bit thin. But we got good edges overall, so it'll be fine. This is
Sweet.
Just right.
Chainsaw Enthusiast says, I watch lots of horror movies. Cool.
I'm putting this back in for a bit.
Sounds good. So, good question. Let's spark up the question here. Horror movies, super popular, right? What's everyone's favorite horror movie? I don't watch a lot of horror movies because Killer Clowns from Outer Space scarred me at a young age. Ooh, the Evil Dead series. Great series. Evil Dead 2 to be specific, for Bagel. There we go. Buff Bagel says, Killer Clowns is funny, though. It's not when you're like 4.
Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Phantasma says Nike. Chainsaw, do you have a favorite? Silence of the Lambs. Ah, Scream. That's a classic. I remember when Scream came out. I watched Scream. I can handle Scream. All right. This is a weird shaped onion, and I'm running out of cutting board room. I'm going to get a little guy out
Yeah, I was
here.
going to say, do a little one.
Nike says, slasher, definitely Scream. Ah, Rob Zombies. Yeah, he knows how to direct a horror movie. There's no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. What's the Blue Eyes says Halloween. Nice, going with a classic. Scary Movie 2, using my strong hand. Freddie Ann says, you must have watched that at someone else's house. It was in our house, and you let it happen, mother. The Chucky movies were pretty good back in the day. You guys remember Leprechaun? I'm the Leprechaun. I'm pretty sure Frankie Ann sat me down in front of the TV and she's like, you need to know what life's about, and turned on Killer Clowns to toughen me up and make me a true Montanan. Trolls 2 is without a doubt the funniest poopy movie. Buff Bagel coming in from the Devil's Rejects. That's the Rob Zombie one I was trying to think of just a minute ago when I was talking incessantly like I do. Yeah. Trolls 2 is scary. I will give you that, Buff Bagel.
I got another one.
You got one in Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
For our new friend, Chainsaw Enthusiast?
I do.
Perfect. Show him the big board, Jen. And thank you, everyone, for choosing to spend a little time with us today. We appreciate it so much that you all choose to spend some time. I always feel like I'm so close going into like a Delta Airlines, you know, like when you're deboarding the plane, and it's like
Hard to see, but there you
are. Be, bam! Here at Montana Max Barbecue TV, we know you have a lot of options in streaming content, and we are always just so thankful that you choose Montana Max Barbecue TV to spend part of your day with. Thank you for flying Montana Max Barbecue TV. The friendly skies. No, but we really do appreciate that, everyone, because you do have choices in life, and we're absolutely always floored and honored that you guys show us the love you do, and thank you for being here. Buff Bagel says, so many pins! Dang!
Yeah, we were going to need a bigger map.
We're going to need a bigger board here soon. It's coming sooner rather than later. There ain't no doubt about that. I'm just going to rough chop this onion real quickly here. We're going to break it down in that pan. Jen's got the heat on.
You gotta go check that chicken here soon, too.
What?
Oh, you got it right there. Okay.
Chicken's done.
I've been distracted a little bit here.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I just checked it. We're
good. That's good.
It's still dead and cooked.
That's good.
Shayna with the Max and Jen love. Shayna says you could go digital with a Google Earth map. Yeah, I've looked at that and stuff. We really love having the map on the stream, and you know, as we're doing a cooking stream, it's so hard because you know I've got my streaming PC over here with the keyboard and stuff like that, and so to add people, we like I said, we are super thankful of everyone here. Lynx is gonna head out, got some stuff to clean up, and want to get sleep before work tonight. You guys have a great day. You too, Link, and thank you so much for that wonderful gift to the community and us today. Dropping off, getting the drum start on the show. We appreciate you so much too. Our brother and friend Link, much love to you. Get some rest, man. I know we'll see you soon.
I had to move this.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get a bigger board, or you know what I talked about is for people that are closer to our age, that'll be okay, babe.
No, I poured it back because it was burnt. It was been in there too long.
Okay, just relax.
Yeah, I know. I just had to fix it.
Link is hiding bodies again. Take it easy, man. Have a good one.
Heat was on too long, too hot.
But anyways, Link says, shut up, Bagel. No one's supposed to know about our side gig. We haven't found a globe big enough, but people that are closer to Jen and I's age in life, before the world of smart boards, you will remember the big pull-down maps, or like maybe we could get like one of those old school, from school pull-down maps where we could add stuff onto. But we're project a map on the ceiling. But yeah, so anyways, we're looking at a bigger board because the community is growing, and you know it's a oh my god.
All right, I'm putting some oil in, babe.
We'll see you, brother. Links, love you, brother.
Bye, Link.
Just put some butter in too.
Well, I just put
That's
oil
fine.
in. Okay.
Jen, your friend's here.
Who's here?
Well, come see. Says hello. We are doing well. How are you doing, little Fokker? That's his name.
Hello, how are you?
I love it. I love your name. Well played, little Fokker. We're doing well. How are you? Welcome in. How did you find us? What's good? We are making chicken pot pie. Hopefully you're having a great day. Thanks for joining us here. Shay says, oh yeah, I had a wall map at my last house with pins and places to go. Yeah, so look, we're going to figure out a new thing, because that board is getting full, and we love bringing it out because it is a big deal when new people join our community, and we love all the pomp and circumstance that goes with it as well. All right, onions ready to go. Let's get some fresh butter in there, right, babe?
I didn't know you were putting butter in, so I put too much oil then.
It'll be fine here. I'll just put a little less butter.
Yeah, it's okay. I got this. It's fine. Just, you want to use butter, use the butter.
That was a lot of oil anyways. All right, there we go. Let's get some butter melted here. Let's kick over to stove cam. I was just scrolling through. Well, we're glad you stopped by. Kick your feet up. Oh, there's our outside. Show you that little. And good food and laughs here. Yes, indeed. We have a good time. We like to cook. And we like to rock and roll. Hey, thank you so much.
How nice.
Speaking of,
Thank you for
how's
the
the weather?
follow.
It's absolutely beautiful today. Let's flip it over outside. And our new little friend, guess what? There, look, I've added the weather. We're at 57 degrees Fahrenheit there. We are going to be, snow is all gone. Didn't even have to shovel. All right, and we've got the big board of awesome, which our little friend, you may have heard us talking about. We'd love to add it to you. All right, onions going in the pan here.
Yay.
Let's go before that butter burns.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jen, grab the big board of awesome, and I will grab Spoony McSpoonerson, the coolest spoon in the whole wide world. Let's go! Big board of awesome! Right there, our little friend. You can join the Big Board of Awesome. It's easy to get on the Big Board of Awesome in our ever-growing community. All you have to do is two things, which number one, you just did by giving us a follow. Number two, to get to know you better and as well as our amazing community, let us know where you're from. If you are from the United States, what state you're from. If you're from a different country, what country you're from. And we would love to commemorate that follow with your very own pin in the Montana Max Big Board of Awesome. All right, we got the onions cooking down there. Not much more space in the U.S. now. It's growing daily. All right, and we're going to take our carrots. All of our rigid vegetables. So carrots, onions, and celery all going in. Mushrooms, wait a minute. Garlic, waits a minute, all right? Because we don't want to break it down too fast. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's flip that camera over. Now we're cooking, kids. Now we're cooking. Let's see if we can... Oh, this tripod. Babe, remind me today to order that mount.
Okay.
That'll work for now. Shayna showing laughy love. All right. Get all of our beautiful carrots in here. All of our beautiful celery. There we go. And we're going to stir it, and we're going to work it. Oh, look at the way Jen is stirring with Spoonie back there. You naughty little spoon, you. Nike says, off to get the wife. Cheers and love. Cheers and love to you, Nike.
Bye, Nike.
Travel safe. We'll see you soon, I'm sure. Much love to you, my friend. All right. We got a lot of stuff going on here, so just bear with me for a quick moment while I get my vegetables separated. Garlic, 30 to 45 seconds, right? There we go. All right, here comes your hack right here. Don't have a smoker, don't have a grill, want to infuse smoke flavor? It's easy. It's easy. A lot of people don't even know this exists, but it does. It's out there. Right here.
Stop.
We've got hickory smoked salt right there. Salt that has been smoked on a smoker with hickory wood. You can see the coloration of it here is a little bit different. Look at that. And that's going to infuse smoke flavor into our vegetables.
Stop. You got to stop. She's going to talk over you if you don't.
Alexa, stop. So we're going to season instead of just with generic salt. Go ahead, babe. We're going to use hickory smoked salt.
I'm going to get this out now.
Go ahead. Perfect. All right. There we go. Beautiful hickory smoked salt in there. We're going to add a little dash of pepper. Get that rolling. Thank you, sweetie. And we're going to start breaking these bad boys down, right? Strong cellular walls in these. Carrots, onions. So we need to start breaking those down. We want to start getting that beautiful texture going on. We don't want to turn them to absolute mush, of course, but we do, and we're going to add a little of our minced onion seasoning as well. There we go. Bam. Rock and roll. We start stirring that up. We don't want to turn them to mush, but we do need to break those cellular walls down, which does take a little bit of time. So we're going to start doing that in the pan there. Look at her. It's like the Artful Dodger. Babe, wave.
What?
Wow.
Wait.
Nasty.
I-
What?
I just hear you.
Guys,
talking,
I'm married to
talking,
Little
talking,
John.
talking.
Did you know that? Okay. What?
I didn't figure you were talking to me.
I'm talking to the other Jen in the room. You're so crazy. All right, and we've got our beautiful puff pastry base done, right? We're mixing it up. We're making our chicken pot pie with puff pastry here, which is going to give it a whole different vibe, all right? There we go. Doo-doo-doo.
That turned out good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just lightly browned. Looks good.
All right. Soon as those start breaking down a little bit, let me get a vibe here, sweetie. Let me get a vibe. There we go. Turn that heat up just a touch. Our stove gets super hot super quick. So be careful of your cooking temperature, of course. Now that those have started to break down, we can go ahead now and add our garlic, and we can get that going. 30 seconds to a minute. Wake that garlic up. Get that aroma going, right? That's what we want to get going here. You can let your crust cool down. That is totally fine because we're going to be putting it back in the oven all together anyways. Right, baby girl?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And she says, mm-hmm. All right, we're going to start waking that garlic up now with those vegetables in there, all right? Keep it moving. Don't want anything burning to the bottom here, right? So we keep that moving. Keep breaking those down. Onions starting to get translucent. That's what you want to see. That's a good indicator, right? No worries, my little friend. So, what we were talking to, probably exactly when you got your phone call, is we'd love to add you to our big board of awesome. We just need to know where you're from. If you're from the United States, what state you're from. And if you're from a different country around the world, what country you're from. And we'll add your very own pin to the big board of awesome, my friend. It's that easy to do. It just takes a follow. And then getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. By just knowing where you're from.
West Virginia.
Oh, nice. West Virginia in the house. Jen
That's
is on
great.
her way to the big board right now, aren't you, babe?
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to add in mushrooms. Here we go. I think we just had somebody from West Virginia a day or two ago added to the board.
I think you're right.
So that's
I believe
awesome.
we
West
did.
Virginia been a hot zone. West Virginia been a hot zone lately. Welcome in. Enjoy. Hey, Michelle's here. Mimi. Yo, 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 yo.
Hello.
How we doing, Michelle? How you living? How is life in California? We just got a bunch of snow here, and today it's already gone. We're back into the 60s. So Jen and I had our fire going, and now we got our suntan lotion on. All right,
Not
we're
quite.
starting
Not
to get
quite.
everything all mixed up there, starting to break those mushrooms down in there. They don't take nearly as long. Doing okay. A lot of people I know got COVID. It's going everywhere. Ah, Swan Princess coming in. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon,
Hello.
Swan Princess.
Here's the new pin we just added there.
West
in West
Virginia knows how to party. There we go. Welcome to the
how
big board
many
of
we
awesome, and welcome to our
have.
community, my friend.
Isn't that crazy?
There you go. Look at that seaboard over there,
Full.
filling up. We've got more. Just a
Look at
few
this.
states left. We'll almost have every state.
I know.
Are you staying healthy, Michelle? I sure hope so. I know it's a rough time right now for everyone around the world. That's why we gotta stick together. Whoa! Whoa! What's
Oh,
going
Rusty
on?
Rhymes.
Rusty
Gifted a
Rhymes
sub.
giving the Swan Princess the love.
Thank you so much, Rusty.
Rusty!
That's very
Rusty!
generous of you.
I love
We
you,
appreciate
Rusty!
We appreciate that so much.
Yes, we do. So very, very much. Thank you so much for that love and support and giving Swan Princess 69. Swan Princess, Rusty, dang it, sit on your hands.
Irish King says you need a big map. of the USA. Yes, we do. Actually, big for the whole world. It's getting crowded over there in some of the European countries too.
Yes, it is. Michelle
Yeah.
is on a walk right now. Going back on your diets, huh? Keto? You getting all keto up in there? Or is it a different diet? When we were teaching our in-person class this last week, we were talking about your
partner.
Uncle Buddha.
Woo!
Namaste.
I love that name.
I love that name too, Uncle Buddha. How we doing? Welcome in, rock and roll. We're making chicken pot pie, but we're mixing it up. We've got smoked flavor and puff pastry and more. Buddha, my friend, how are you doing? Jen has got the big board of awesome, and we've been adding people today at a breakneck pace. Ooh, chicken pot pie. Uncle Buddha, and you've got a place now on the big board of awesome too. It's so easy to get on the big board of awesome. All it takes is a follow, which you just generously supplied to us. Thank you very much. That is so awesome of you. And now, in order to get to know you a little bit better in our amazing community as well, we'd love to know where you're from. If you're from the United States, what state you reside in. And if you're from a different country, what country you reside in. And join our growing international community. We're in over 30 countries. We're in over 30 countries now on all 6 continents with the exception of Antarctica.
Okay.
And you know what?
Even South
We'd love
Africa.
to commemorate that awesome follow you just gave us with your very own pin on the Montana Max Big Board of Awesome. That is an easier option, especially because you can do a lot of soups and things. Eveliz, how are you? Much love. Little Vaca says, I love the energy going on in here. Well, we love that you love it.
Thank you.
All right, we've got this beautiful vegetable medley, which you could make this chicken pot pie sans chicken if you wanted to go straight veggie with it. That wouldn't be a problem, just to give you an idea. Rusty Ram says, hype, 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 hype. I wanna hype with you all night. Hype until the morning light. All right, I've got a big
He didn't say hyper. He said hype.
Well, sometimes I get those confused.
I don't think he means hyper. Max.
Hyper, hyper.
No, hype, not hyper.
Lappy said, giving the love. 90% crazy, 10% food. All right, so we've got our beautiful
Lappy's
vegetable
correct.
medley going here, and we are going to coat with a big old spoonful of flour, right? Big old spoonful of flour in there. Pour some flour on me. And we're going to go ahead and coat all these vegetables up with a nice light coating of flour. This is going to help toast them. It's going to help add flavor. And essentially what we're doing is we're making kind of a mobile roux, if you will, right? Roux on the fly. Evelyn, you got a lot of love to give. I love that. Shayna!
Burn those calories.
Lappy, how many we got there, buddy? Shayna already knows.
27.
We don't need Lappy. She's like, it's 27. Go, jump.
Jump. I'll stir that for you while you jump.
All right.
Don't worry.
You need a hot-
Everybody likes to watch you jump.
There we go. All right. Probably need to add a little bit more butter there.
You're gonna add some stock here too. Or you
Stock's
waiting
coming
on
in
that?
just a moment.
It could probably use yeah.
Just a little pad here. Okay?
Okay.
There you go. Bam! And let's count them out. 27. Rock and roll. As you can with cooking. Yes. Here we go. 27 in the room when we do burn those calories. Jen is going to keep working on that coating with the flour and a little butter. I'm going to count them out. Whenever we do burn those calories, we do a jumping jack for everybody in the room. So let's rock and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Don't knock
25,
everything down.
26, 27. There we go.
Nice, Shayna.
And thank you everyone for being here. So I'm not just doing 2 jumping jacks. Irish King says, hold up there now. I see 28. I got one more in me for you, Irish King. 28.
Way to keep him honest.
All right. We got a little browning on that flour.
Yes.
Let's add stock, okay? We're going to go ahead, about 2 cups of chicken stock going in the mix. You ready?
Go for it.
Are you ready?
Don't be creepy.
Too late. Now this chicken stock will also deglaze the bottom of the pan.
You're double loud when I have my mic on and you're close to me. You're like double loud, aren't you?
Oh,
they're probably like
Michelle,
turn the volume.
Michelle balanced the booze. I did see that. Hydrate, my man, hydrate.
Yes, please.
There we go. All righty. The hard part's over, kids. The hard part's over. All right, here we go, rock and roll. Now we have a lot of stuff in front of me, but we need to get our chicken prepped, which has been resting there. There we did the wood fire grilled chicken breast right there. We did that outside on the Traeger. At the start of the show, we got that ready to go. Let it rest. See those beautiful grill marks? And we're going to go ahead and get this cut off. You can see right there, look, beautiful. Moisture still in there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and cut these bad boys open. Absolutely magical. Absolutely magical. Let's flip that over there. Look at that. Cooked all the way through. Still just glistening. See, you can see the sheen from the beautiful chicken right there. Now, you don't want to do like you see barbecue guys and all the time, they're like squeezing their brisket and they're like, look how juicy this is. Squeeze. Don't do that. You're just squeezing all the beautiful juice and flavor out of your meat, right? You do it for show, right? But right there, you can see just by touching it, there's a nice sheen there. We got that moisture. So absolutely done. Right where we want it. The key is not to overcook chicken. You get to 161, 162. Somebody was saying that earlier. That's when they pull their chicken. Right around that 160 mark, because whenever you pull it off of an oven, out of a pan, off the grill, out of a smoker, whatever, any sort of heat source, it's going to continue to rise up by about 5 degrees, maybe even a little more. That's right. That's right. I'm getting a little chicken action.
Starting to thicken.
Good. That's what it's supposed to do with that flour. Thicken up. There we go. Once we get it up to temp, we can start adding in our frozen vegetables as well. And I know we want to thicken that sauce up with a little heavy cream, right? A little bit. Well, you feel free to take over sauce there. Well, I'm getting our chicken prepped up. And you can do the chicken however you like too. You can do it in strips, you can do it in chunks, you can shred it. We're going to break it down so we get nice bite-sized pieces. Jen is lost in the sauce.
Gotta keep an eye on this. It is.
She's definitely
boiling.
the boss, not just of the sauce.
Oh, you did. Am I? Do I get to be the boss?
You are today.
All right. I'm gonna add these. If that's all right with you.
Yep, about a cup of each.
Might as well get them in, huh?
I would say so.
Got some frozen corn and some frozen peas. This time of year, hard to find fresh corn. So
Yes.
we are going to do.
Hard to
I
find
don't
a
think
lot
we
of
need
things
all
in
of this,
general.
So probably half of this.
Michelle, how are the
Little
grocery stores out there? I had to resort, the only carrots that I could find in the entire store were in like a mixed vegetable bag, and they only had 2 bags. I got the last 2 bags and had to pull all the carrots out individually because there was not a single shredded baby carrot, regular carrot in the grocery store here. So you got the same thing going on in California? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get our chicken
Look
all
at
together
that.
here.
That's looking good.
There was a salad shortage last week. We've had that as well. Let's flip it over here to the stove cam. There you go. Look at that gratuitous vegetable action. We've added in corn and peas. We've got mushrooms. We've got carrots. We've got onion in there. And we've got celery, of course, along with our chicken stock, right?
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to add just a little bit of that half and half. Or half and half, or do you want heavy cream? You want
Whatever.
heavy cream?
Your choice, boss. I just work for you.
I say we just do like a quarter cup or
Stir it up,
quarter cup.
little Jen. Stir it up. Yeah, Jen, you stir it. You stir it nice and slow.
There we go.
All right. Right now back there, she is adding in. Did you go half and half or heavy cream? Either one will work.
Heavy cream, but you could use either just to give it a little extra creaminess. You don't.
Good
have
question,
to,
my
if you don't
little
want to,
friend.
but-
Say hello
I
to
like
my
it.
little friend. It says, how long do you bake a pot pie in the oven? All right, so we're using puff pastry to make our pot pie a little different, a little bit different texture, a little bit flakier, right? So we had to cook that for, what was that, about 20 minutes, babe?
Yeah, about
About
the
20
bottom
minutes.
layer,
You cook
yeah.
the bottom crust, right? And then we'll add in, Michelle says, extra cream, please. So find its creamy double. Michelle's in trouble. So we got that, but here's the nice thing, is it's not going to take a horrible amount of time to cook the rest of it, because the filling, the gravy with the vegetables that we have in there, and the chicken, everything else is cooked already. It's already edible, ready to eat, serve safe. So we just need to combine everything, pour it in there, and we're going to make a top for it. And then basically we're just waiting to reheat everything back up to temperature and have that beautiful lattice top. We're going to make a lattice top. That's what you wanted me to do, right?
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna
I'm
make
add just a touch.
A
more.
beautiful top to it that essentially that's what you're waiting for to finish cooking. Would you like to add the chicken?
Yes.
Here we go. Look at that.
Looks good.
Look at that.
Looks great.
Look at that.
You could shred your chicken, or you could cube up your chicken, whatever you like. Some people like shredded, some people don't.
Hey. Manners.
Whatever you like.
Luna sees something in the forest.
I'll check on her in a minute.
She's good. She's on the deck. So.
Yeah, I know. She's just being chatty.
Chatty puppy. All right, kids. So that is almost ready to go here. I'm going to go ahead and move these cutting boards out of the way. And we are going to go ahead and start getting our top together here so we can rock and roll our beautiful top, because we're going to pour our beautiful pot pie filling into the crust. You don't want to do that and let it set, right? Because it'll make the bottom all soggy. We want a nice golden flaky crust all the way around. So we want to wait until we're ready to place that top down and get that rocking and rolling, right? All right.
Did you get the pastry out?
Not yet. I was just going to add a little flour to the board so it doesn't sticky.
You want to keep your pastry cold.
That's right. Don't tell me. Tell them.
I did. I
Tell them
wasn't
again.
telling you.
With authority this time.
No.
No. Keep your pastry cold, says Kansas City Jen. God, not that much.
Okay. There we go. It just has to be cooled off. If it's too cold or still frozen, then you won't be able to unfold it. So
Right.
you get that just kind of like just right temperature. And if it's too warm, it'll be too sticky. You don't probably need to.
Little bit. If we're gonna
maybe
do
a little
if
bit.
we're gonna do a lattice to cover that, we're gonna need a little bit extra. Not a ton.
Yeah.
But
Don't
just-
get it so thin. Not so.
Do you want to do it?
No, you do it if you want.
You
I
can
don't
do
care.
it too.
Go ahead.
You're the dough queen.
About inch and a half strips. What you think?
We're just gonna square this up. Whatever you would like, dear. Whatever you would like.
About an inchish.
Okay.
Inch and a half, something like that for strips.
Easy way to do this. Go ahead and just bust out a pizza cutter, right? Ha-ha. My hands are really wet though. I need to dry them better. Dry hands. Uh-oh. Go ahead. Do we need some Jen time here? Ladies and gentlemen, do we want some Jen time? You can't run away.
I'm not running away.
Where are you going then?
I'm not going anywhere.
Where are you going? Everyone loves Jen time.
Well, I like to do it. Some people just start on one end,
You
but
go-
I like to go in the middle.
All right, you do
and
it. Give them the tips. This is why it's educational.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone loves you.
No. Okay.
I'll be back.
Where's
Laffy,
mine?
you know what to do. See, look.
Are we gonna go diagonal?
Whatever you
Or
want.
this way?
There we go. Shayna's spreading the love. Blue Eye says it's Gen time. Irish King says I love Gen time. And Laughing has enabled.
No.
It's time for a Gen attack.
We already did
Gen
this.
attack for sure.
Laffy, we already
and
did
you're
this.
spamming Gen like you've never spammed before. It's a show of love for you. There we go.
Oh, aren't you the sweetest? You guys are so silly. Silly, silly, silly children. That's what I'm going to call you, children. Ridiculous. Okay. Oh my God. Thank you for turning that down. Thank you. I was trying to decide our pan. I'll show you our pan. How we want to do it. Do you guys think we should do them crosswise or... I'll set this over here. Oops, grabbed the wrong thing. Crosswise or lengthwise, which direction do we want to go? This is hot. Hot. See, we got this pan here. And then we got to be able to top it with the strips. So I was thinking we go diagonal. What do you guys think? Or you want to go this way? Which way? My phone is lagging for moments. I'm sorry, Michelle. Chef Peanut's still here. Excuse me, ma'am, I'm no child. I'm 29 years old. No, no one's a child here. Everyone's young at heart. Silly. Just silly, like children, right? Ah, Phantom. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I was waiting to see if they will tell us. Yeah, you're gonna have a
Michelle
birthday.
gonna be 32.
Hi,
It's
Tinkering
Tinkering
Tina.
Tina coming in. How you doing, Tina?
I was trying to decide if we want to go this way or the other way. What you think?
Check it out. Tina, we sent all of our snow north to you. You're welcome. Tina says, I'm good. Good. We're doing even better now that you're here.
Yeah.
Phantom Right says diagonal.
All right, that's what I was waiting for. Diagonal or straight?
Go.
And we're gonna go diagonal.
Go with the Phantom.
All right, let's do this. Let's see. We'll go this direction and then we'll cut them this way and we'll see if it'll fit, kind of, sort of, kind of. Okay? All right?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah,
Sound good?
absolutely.
All right, we'll do this.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. We are having an absolute blast making chicken pot pie. Join our community with a follow and get yourself on the big board of awesome if you haven't already. And thank you to everyone that's here today, spending some time with us. It's a treat and an honor, for sure.
Look at that.
You are good.
No.
You are so good.
You can do this however you want. You can even just do, not cut them and do it your own way.
Chef Peanut, next
you could
month
use
I'm
cookie cutter
38.
shapes if you'd like.
I've got a couple years on you, Peanut. Make sure you come by on your birthday. I love singing happy birthday to people, too. We're on.
There we go.
Come get your Montana Max birthday song. Lovely. Just like you. Are we ready to add the filling?
I think it's probably ready. Yeah, well, yeah. We should have turned this down, but that's okay.
Because I will get the hot pads on and bring it over and we can pour it in.
Okay.
Good to see you too, Michelle. Do not work too hard. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Always awesome to get a chance to say hello to
Bye,
you.
Michelle. Okay.
Okay. Ready? Okay.
Ready? Let's do this. Are you gonna lift it? You
Yep.
want me to do it?
I'm gonna lift it.
Okay.
Teamwork time. Let me get that in frame here. All right, there is our baked puff pastry bottom. Okay. Remember, Jen put holes in that so it didn't get extra puffy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Putting on the hot mitts. Here we go. You ready, sweetie?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Where's the spoon? Oh, it's in there. Okay.
That's not a spoon.
That's Mr. Spoon.
That's right.
Okay, ready? I think this is going to be just the right amount, hopefully.
Oh, look at all that deliciousness.
Oh, burn it a little bit. Whoa, whoa, go in this direction. It's
Mushrooms, peas, celery, carrots.
That way.
Huh?
Left. Smells really yummy. Okay. Not bad.
Into the sink with you. And we are rocking.
I need...
All that delicious filling. Yum. Tech Guy isn't here, Tina. Tech Guy's back in college working on his tech degree.
Yes, he is. He pops in every once in a while.
Yeah,
though.
he does, but he should be in class right now. Look at all that.
Hopefully he's in class right now.
Now, you can use your Spoony McSpoonerson at home, right? Your favorite spoon. And make sure to get that filling spread evenly because we want every bite to be as delicious and fulfilling from first all the way to last. Right, dear?
That's right, and it doesn't matter if it goes over the crust, too.
Does not matter at all. Don't beat
Doesn't
yourself
really
up
matter.
over it.
All right, that looks pretty good.
You know, if you were a pot pie, Jen, you would be this pot pie. Because it's beautiful. Loving it. Pot pie time. Pot pie time. Chef Peanut's excited. It's pot pie time. Let's do up the top.
All right, you
Let's
get to
do
do
it
this
a
part.
lot.
You want to do this part? We can just start layering them. Lay
This
them.
pie is on fire.
Okay, and we are going to weave them a little. Are you going to weave them too? Let's go.
We can.
We'll
You
see.
just have
Well,
to
let's
be-
just see how much we got anyway.
You can just crosshatch them too.
Because otherwise you got to like lay them.
Yeah, if you're going to
Lift,
weave it, I
lift,
do it on
lay,
the
lift,
board,
lay.
but that makes it harder to transport it. Come on, Jen, get fancy, says E-Money. She's like that there Gwen Stefani song. She's so fancy.
This one's got a little, I hate to waste puff pastry, so squeezing them in.
Bump, ba-dum, bump, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bump, bump. Weave it.
Shut it. How about that?
Tinkering Tina says that pot pie would be so perfect right now for our weather up there in Montucky. Yes, it would.
Oh, I don't want to lose these little bits. See, we didn't have quite enough to go the whole direction that direction, which I kind of wondered if we would. But we could thin it out if you want it.
Or you could make a bacon weave on top. I hope Laffy didn't hear that.
Because we don't have quite enough to go the other way. That's too bad.
It's all right.
That's a little too bad, but that's okay. I still don't want to waste it.
Laffy,
right? We wanna
again,
use it.
I'm always here. Laffy's like the Batman of our street. Always in the shadows, watching over us. Irish King says that's a work of art.
Aww.
Praise from the king himself.
Ah, so nice. Oh. Put these on the edge.
There you go. Frame it up like a beautiful picture. Make that pot pie HD. 8K pot pie. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do
thinking
now?
We only have 3 left, so we could
We could write your name with it.
smaller.
We could do a big J in the middle. Oh, smart. Smart. I see what you're doing.
I'm just working
I
with
see
what
where
we
you're
got, and I don't want to
see
waste
where you're
any.
going with this.
Wish we had just a little bit, like one more package. We could do a whole deal, but we don't have another package of puff pastry. But that's okay.
Because we went with the bigger pan.
I know. If we would have gone with the smaller pan, we could have actually weaved
Irish
it.
King says don't eat this.
Hmm?
It's too nice to eat.
Oh, you're so sweet. Isn't he the nicest?
There you go.
Now, do you want to weave it under or just leave it on top?
Just leave it on top. It's fine.
Okay.
Tinker and Tina 2Kai says it's edible art. Make that pie pop, pot pie.
I do want to do one of those beautiful pastry crusts where they put the vegetables in like different, like they make a whole artwork piece of it with like flowers and trees out of all vegetables.
Oh yeah,
You know, it's really,
we should do that.
I do want to do that, and that would be really fun.
Chef
right?
Peanut, I feel, is dialing in his inner Homer Simpson. Ooh, edible.
There we go. All right,
Make sure you
we
guys,
are
if you
getting
see
there.
any recipe that we do, we have been posting our recipes on the website, MontanaMaxBBQ.com, and I'm also starting to link our episodes on the blog post, so you can go back too, and you'll be like, how exactly did they do that? You can reference it real quickly there as well. But if you see anything that you're like, oh, I'd like to make that, by all means,
Sorry.
please do. No, you're good, babe. You're so good. That is awesome.
I couldn't quite get
And
the
if
switch
you
quite long
if you
enough,
do
but-
take it upon yourselves to make anything that we make here, and you post it or share it, we'd love it if you tagged us in it, and I would love to share it on our channels and stuff. Well, there we go. Look at
Does that
that.
look okay?
It looks great. It looks really, really good, babe. But yeah, Link made our salmon puffs that we did, and he put his own spin on it, which we definitely encourage.
That's cool.
And he added a little Cajun seasoning to the salmon puffs. Absolutely kicked it up with his own level on it. We highly encourage you here to play with your food, for sure. All right, and this is ready to go in.
Hey, I want to do an egg wash on it.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot. I almost forgot. You didn't forget. Egg washy wash.
We'll make it shiny and give
Gold.
it a nice texture.
Gold. Fields of gold, like Sting, right?
These are almost thawed out. Don't want to waste though.
Yes, you do, Peanut.
The Loco Moco, yes. Oh, thank you, Irish King. You're so kind.
For those of you that don't know, perfect. Jen and I are a professional food sport team. We compete in professional food sport, and this is why we're a team, right? Don't let her fool you. This girl's a beast. All right, egg wash. You want to grab a brush?
Yeah. I'm going to add a little water to it or just straight up egg, whatever you think. I don't know. Just ask me what you think.
We had just a touch of water to thin it just a touch.
All right. I got the brush.
That was just water. That's not egg. There you go. Brush it up, girlie. Brush it up.
If you forget to do this, it's not a big deal.
No.
But it's just gives it a nice like shine and color, and I like the texture once it's the egg wash helps, I think. And sometimes this puff pastry will shrink a little bit, so it may shrink up a little bit and not look just like this, but that's okay after you cook it, which we'll find out.
Buff Bagel says, yeah, Max cooks and Jen goes around and knocks out the competition. Literally. She's a bruiser. 90 pounds of fury right there. She comes up smiling. She's like, hi. And everyone's like, oh, she looks so sweet. And then neck punch.
Never.
That's your signature move, is the neck punch. They've talked to you several times about not punching people with a knife hand in the throat.
Oh my gosh.
Headbutts into oblivion. Hi, everybody. Boom, Jen.
That sounds like me, yeah.
You're brutal.
I
You are brutal, dear.
think some of this is going to shrink up a little bit. This you can kind of use as like a little bit of like a glue under it too. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
keep them to stick.
But
I'm not going to take
Jen,
the time to do
I
all
love
that.
That's got t-shirt written all over it. I'm going to make you a t-shirt, babe. Boom.
Not
Jen.
with my face on it. You're
Just
not.
your forehead.
No.
Incoming headbutt. I think so. I think that's what we got to do.
What?
Like that's going to stop me. All right, we're about ready to finish off our pot pie in the oven here. Here we go.
Okay.
Chef Peanut says Jen throws those throat punches like Bruce Lee.
See the kind of reputation you're giving me right now?
Just like you're the #1 emote, you'd probably be our #1 t-shirt seller across the world. Boom, Jen.
What? Oh my god.
That looks really nice, dear.
Is it? I
Yes.
know I'm taking my time, but it's also
all right.
because this can, like I said, if you have to glue any parts down so it doesn't
It'll help keep
shrink
the dough
up,
from shrinking. Yes.
but it probably is going to shrink because I didn't press seams together or anything, so it's probably going to shrink up a little, but that's okay. It's okay.
She's just
Hopefully it's
taking her time. She's egging on.
Right.
You'll forget about it after cook goes on.
How's that?
Looks good. Let's get it in there.
Let's get in there.
Irish King says,
Hopefully it'll
hurry
come
up,
out
Jen.
looking
It's time for
nice.
me to go to bed here.
Oh, okay. Then it's time to put it in.
Let's do it.
I want to put this in for you, Irish King, all right? Okay.
Jesse
you
James
open
says,
it?
Max, Jen called me a child.
No, I did not. I called them all children. That's all. I think I want it on, well, that's okay. We'll do it on that rack. That's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's like,
Careful. Don't trip on your stool now.
you want it in the center of your oven as much as possible. Ours is just like maybe one too high, but that's okay. It'll be good.
Jesse James, don't worry. She meant it in the world sense. Is we're all children of the pack, right?
He is the biggest child of all.
That's true.
I
It's
mean
true.
that as a compliment.
Of course.
Young at
That's how I always take
Young
it.
at heart.
That's how I always take it, as a compliment.
Yeah, it is though. You're like one big, lovable, cute, adorable child. Overgrown child. That's a compliment, right?
Chef Peanut says it's almost lunchtime in Hawaii. Seagal is throwing the Jen love.
Seagal, thank you.
All right, we are in the final steps here. In the final steps for beautiful pot pie, right?
I'm excited. Yes.
High
I hope
fives.
it turns out.
High
I'm
fives.
hungry. I'm so hungry.
What time are we supposed to
It's
be
gonna
at the
be
bed? By the way.
not today.
Oh, really? Can't get
Yeah.
us in? Okay. Tomorrow?
So no, Thursday.
Oh. Okay. That's all right.
Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. It may take 45.
30 minutes.
Just saying.
Shouldn't take even that long, I'm guessing. We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe. I don't know. We're waiting until the top is like golden brown. Everything's cooked inside of it. It's got to get, hot, obviously bubbling, but got to get that puff pastry done.
Yep.
So.
Like I said, our little friend there asked, how long does it take to make the pot pie? It's really not that bad of a deal because everything, Chef Peanut says, high five for pot pie. It really isn't that big of a deal to cook it because all the ingredients are cooked ahead of time. So it's essentially just golden up that top.
Well, you can even make the filling ahead of time.
A day
Like,
ahead of time.
Day or even 2 days ahead of time. You can refrigerate that filling and keep it. Just don't do anything with the puff pastry until you're ready to use it.
That's right. All right, so the pie's in.
Pot pie, homemade pot pie is one of my favorite comfort foods.
Well, you're going to be feeling comfortable today, aren't you?
I am.
All right.
So,
I think we're going to need some garnish, dear.
okay. What are we going to get? Are you going to eat that broccoli?
Ah, I'm hungry. You ready?
Oh, sure.
As an extra bonus today, I'm going to give you all the gift that I am lucky to receive every day in my life. And that's extra Jen time.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's flip it over.
Hey, can you see pretty good? Or do you want me to turn that light down?
It's actually not bad today with how much light is outside. It looks pretty solid.
Check. Is this better or the other way?
Number one,
Number one?
two.
Or
Either way,
number two?
that's good.
This one's better?
I'd leave that on with how much background light there is. Yeah,
Okay.
it looks pretty good actually.
Okay. Okay, what do you want me to get this time?
Well, for those that don't know, we grow a lot of our own vegetables
I know what I want to get, so maybe I
and
can
produce
choose.
here in our garden vertical hydroponic farm. Go ahead, take them on a tour and
I'm going to get dill.
go ahead.
Does
And
that sounds good?
Boom, Jen, clip by Buff Bagel.
What?
I can't wait to share that on the hover.
Uh-oh. What kind of clip was that?
Thank you, Bagel, for that clip.
What kind of clip was that?
I'll show you later. Don't worry about it.
All right, do you guys see this plant right here? This is our dill, which is going crazy.
Hey, babe.
We love it.
Hey, babe.
What?
What's the big deal?
Oh my God. Look at this one growing over the top of our grow lights. This is our hydroponic garden, which we love. And the grow lights right here, they work so good. They're automated, so the light is adjusted for us. Depending on the plant's needs, and the smart system knows what plant it is by these little dots, which I can show you if you'd like to see. Let's see, which one should I show you? This one maybe today? This is bull's blood. See? Look at the roots coming out. This is our little like pods that they grow in. Isn't that, even has purple roots, which is cool. See the dots? That identifies what plant it is to our system. It's cool. This is actually like a type of salad, like leafy green for, not green, purplish green for salads, which is really tasty. I like that. Our Swiss chard, oh my gosh, look how pretty this one's becoming. It's growing. This is gonna get really big. This got a ways to go though before we actually harvest it. Isn't that pretty? I love the red stems. Awesome. So we've got 30 plants in this thing. A lot of you guys have seen this. It's got a big water basin at the bottom. It's got 3 watering tubes right here, and it's pumped. The water's pumped through these pipes, I would say 3-4 times a day. It's on its own watering schedule, and we use an app, and it tells us if it needs more water, if we need to add plant food, we add it down there. We've added some new plants. Some of you have seen.
Hey, Chef Peanut,
Yeah.
Are you still here, Chef Peanut? Because one plant that we've got a lot of that we're looking for ideas, and if anybody has
Oh,
ideas,
yeah, this one.
not just Chef Peanut, I'm going to tilt this down. And
This one is crazy.
We've
growing.
got a
Look at this.
ton of wheatgrass.
No. Lemongrass.
Lemongrass. If you got
We
any
have
good
wheatgrass
ideas for
outside.
lemongrass, we've got
Look at
a
this.
buttload of it. Look at that.
I think you cook with the stalks. I don't even know if you can use the leaves, but you can do lemongrass in like tea. We've got chamomile dried for tea, which we grew in our garden too. But yeah, we've gotten quite a bit of the lemongrass.
King Green Tina says, I heard your garden was a big deal. I'm glad you let us see it.
Look at these. These are mini strawberries. Aren't they so pretty?
Mini strawberry plant growing up fast. I can't wait. We got tomatoes coming.
We got a mini eggplant right here, which is getting not so mini. It's kind of you have to sometimes move these around. I've move them as needed for space
Shayna
and
says
for light.
she saw a recipe. If you have that recipe, Shayna, share that in the Discord with us. Lemongrass chicken skewers.
Ooh, yes.
I'd love to check out that recipe.
That sounds really good. That sounds like it could be really good. So I think lemongrass would go great with chicken. So we've got celery over here. We've got wasabi. We're trying some wasabi greens there. This is like tatsoi, which is kind of like a salad green, like a type of spinach. We've got actually flowers, you can see. We've got some pretty flowers. These are not edible flowers, but we do have some edible flowers we're gonna try too. We've got sage, a purple basil. We're growing sweet peppers and cucumbers. Where's our cucumber? We harvested one.
Tinkering Tina says,
Oh, look at this cucumber, guys. See? Right there. He's kind of hiding. He's growing up the back. There's like 3 vines of cucumbers coming up the back. See way up here?
sweetheart.
Yeah.
Tinkering Tina says, I boiled some shrimp with lemongrass and it was so good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Nice.
Shrimp. Yeah, I like that idea, and I love shrimp.
Jen loves the
Yeah,
seafood.
that's a really good idea. Okay, so we'll definitely have to do that. This dill has gone crazy. The chives are still producing. I love how you can harvest them and then just keep using them for a while. It seems like the lettuces are the ones that tend to bolt the fastest, so you got to use those up faster than some of the other ones. But like the herbs, they just keep producing more and more and more. Look at that. They're fresh, like smell good, super good. I don't know how much we want. This is just for the top, right?
Yep.
So
Just to make it a little bit more pretty for the Irish King.
do you want anything besides dill or just dill?
Whatever you want. And you can use whatever you like.
Look at this big tall one right here. I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna take you down.
There we go. Boom, Jen coming in.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
Take you down.
Yeah, take him down.
You heard it here,
He's
folks.
getting too out of control, this one.
Tinkering Tina says, any catnip in the garden for kitties. So
Oh,
they do have catnip seeds from this company that you can get. We never got catnip because, as you guys remember, Dio, right, my little buddy, we lost him last year. But he was so big. He was the same size as Cammy, but he was so big we always worried that he would knock the whole garden over if we grew catnip in it.
And the dogs are curious about this, but they don't really eat off of it. So I've heard some dogs get interested enough to taste. Sometimes when we harvest the lettuce, Luna will I think it has just such a strong smell. She'll come and sniff it and stuff, but they don't really eat.
No, they don't chew on it.
Yeah.
So for right now, we have no kitties in the pack. Too
No.
soon to add a new kitty yet. for
Yeah.
us.
Look, it's a little wasabi. What are you gonna do with the wasabi?
I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how to
I
make
wonder how
wasabi
spicy
with
this
wasabi.
is gonna get.
I don't know.
Wondering. That's a new one for us. Look, little cherry tomatoes. They are little. They're so small. See how cute they are? And we've got our nursery. We only have 4 things left in our nursery right now that haven't sprouted. We've got Cape gooseberry. We've got savory, which is like a herb, and then bok choy and lavender in here. And we start them in there until they get big enough and they sprout, then we move them to our big system. So I think that's about it.
All right, Red Rover. Send Jen on over. Mary Todd says, my girls go after my chives. They think it's grass. I believe that. I could see that with how it has the nice pointy tips and the long structure.
Nice.
That's delicious.
Yeah, look how big this dill has got. Delicious dill. Delicious dill.
Ah!
King Ring Tina would like that one.
Smells absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful. If you guys
Smells so
haven't
good.
ever grown your own herbs or anything, like, you don't need a giant system like ours. They have those little arrow gardens and stuff. The taste and flavor from these, insurmountable. Oh, nice. Nike says, I've come back like Brady against the Falcons. It's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, thanks for coming back.
We have our pot pie in the oven. We're doing a little fresh dill that we just harvested from the garden. Mary Todd says, Ziva went all in my sunflowers. We are going to be doing a stream here when it gets nicer too, and we're going to take you out to our garden outside, and we're going to plant with you and show you what we're planting and doing all that stuff, which will be a lot of
Sunflowers.
a lot of fun. But I remember this, and if Frankie Ann is still watching, if Mom Tana's still on, a memory from my childhood. We had a garden in our yard, always growing up, and my parents still grow Well, they basically have a zucchini farm. With the
they
amount of
grow some
zucchini
other
that ends up popping out of that thing. But I remember one...
Tomatoes, too. Lots of
Yes.
tomatoes, I think.
Laffy, I can't grow you because there's only one of you, and you're irreplicable.
No cloning of the Laffy? No?
It would never be the same as the original. But I remember when we were kids, one year we grew sunflowers in a row of our garden. And so we had these giant sunflowers. They grew.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Except, for some reason, they drew these killer red ants.
Oh.
Like, horrible. And I remember my brother had an ant farm, and we had those ants in there with other ants, like black ants.
You added them to your ant farm?
And yeah, because he had an ant farm. And these red ants absolutely murdered every other ant that was in there. They were the most aggressive.
They were
Right,
so
yeah.
buggy.
Yeah, they were. They drew insane amount of bugs. She is here.
Yeah. She's here a lot, I think.
Do you remember
Sometimes
that?
don't even
Do you
know she's
remember
here.
the
She's
ants,
watching.
Mother? Do you remember the red ants? They were vicious. Timer's clicking down here. We're about ready
at
to
that.
pull out our chicken pot pie
If
in
you-
just a few minutes.
If
And
you
you'd
have-
be so proud of me. I even used the oven light to check on it, and I didn't open the door.
If you have too much, you can dry them out and put them in a little jar and save them, by the way.
Nike G spreading the love. They were nasty. They were nasty.
You're going to chop that?
Yep.
All right.
Nike spreading the love. Hello, Mama Max. That is the one, the only. Nailed it, Nike says. I nailed it. Stuck the landing. All right, so we got our... Oh, I'm going to adjust that camera. We just went ahead and got all that dill off the stems there. Bam. Let's zoom in, zoom. Oh, look at that. Nike, that is dill. Relax. We're going to go ahead and then just finally dice this up here. And what we're going to do, because some of these herbs can get tough. Check her feet if you let her in.
I'm going to right now. Hold on, honey.
Mom, Nike is from Jen's homeland, another resident of the KC, Missouri. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a bundle, right? You can do this with basil, anything like that. But if you roll it up together, makes it much easier. Whoa, geez Louise, dog. To get your fine mince on with it. Mary Todd says the sunflowers I bought from the store got destroyed by squirrel. All right. Those Kansas City folk, they're a proud lot down there.
Smells good in here.
Yes, it does.
I'm going to take a peek over
You do that, baby girl.
here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's looking great. Yeah, it's looking really, really nice. actually brown
Jen would
very
agree with you 100% on that as well. KC, Missouri, 100 times better than KC, Kansas.
I do agree. We've got all the sports teams too. On the Missouri side. Everybody thinks when you say you're from Kansas City, though, everybody pretty much thinks
How's
you're
life
from
in Kansas?
Yeah. So confusing to have two cities the same name right next to each other and across the border.
Maybe Kansas City will meet the Rams again. Yes, the Rams won last night.
Never know.
You should pull out the board.
You guys want to see something I made for football season?
Yeah, we're going
You
to
wanna
use
see
it.
something? I'll show you.
Nike holds no punches when it comes to Kansas. We're figuring out how we're going to play a game here for the rest of the season. But
Rams beat the Cardinals.
correct. Rams beat the Cardinals. Shayna says, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
All
Lay
right.
your weary head to rest. And don't you cry no more. All right, we're going to figure out a way for people to pick teams here.
All right, can I show them up here? Or where? Right
Yep,
here?
you got it.
Okay.
Give you the full screen there.
Check it out. So I made this for Max for Christmas.
There's everyone that is out.
This is actually a really old, traditional, like electronic football game. Used to be electric, I guess, is what you say, not electronic. Made by Tudor. And anyway, this was back in what would you say, the 70s? No,
Yes.
probably. Would it be 70s?
Yes.
Okay, so this is just the board from that game, but it's all metal. And then you can see these are magnets. These are all magnets. See, little footballs, which are just cute. And then over here are all the losers. So we got one for every team in the NFL. Anybody see their favorite loser team there? Sorry guys, but you know, they didn't make it to the playoffs. These are all the losers. And then we got over here, over here at the top, there's the Chiefs. We got the Rams there. We've got all the other
49ers, Bengals, Green Bay, ew, the Buffalo Bills, Tampa Bay, double ew, in the Tennessee Titans. But we are going to be figuring out a way where everyone can select a team as we move through the playoffs to see who's going to end up coming in.
I won! Like that. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs indeed.
Isn't that fun?
So that's pretty cool. Immortal Jesse James says, Jen is ruthless today. First she calls us child and now losers?
Oh, sorry, Jesse James.
Brutal. She's absolutely brutal, kids.
All you have to do is join the Chiefs fans, and then you'll be good.
All right, we are ready to buck here. Did you check? We need our trivet.
Yeah, I checked it. It's good.
Get all set up here.
It's looking really, really good. I think we're actually ready.
I think so. It looks.
Look how good that looks. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
let's
take
do it. All right,
Where
be careful.
are we on the timer, actually?
It says 10 minutes, but I didn't think it was going to take that long with the thinness of those strips, so I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we are good. Here we go, kids. It's time for the
it's
big
nice, bubbly.
chicken pot pie.
All right, the big reveal. Here we go.
Now, Nike says, now after that bias review, I believe it's going to be the Bills and the Bucks in the big game. Never!
Oh.
All right, check it out, kids. Rusty Rhyme says, OMG, gimme. Look at that. That's puff pastry. Bagel, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and look, Dill Bay over here. It's Rain and Dill from Kansas City. Jen, Rain and Dill. Hallelujah. Bow, Rusty Rhymes.
No, Rusty.
Rusty says, I'll burn my face for a piece of this. Now, here's the critical moment into pot pie world, right? Is you don't just dig in right away. You gotta let it cool for a minute because it allows that interior to set up a little bit. So we're gonna use that time to get some gratuitous pictures. Now,
Too much clump right
stay
there.
tuned for what we're gonna do for the contest. But I think this Sunday, because we all know right now, right, on Twitch, the big streamers, right? Those ninjas and Pokemons, they're doing the big React meta, right? Meta. Jesus.
What?
Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Well, I don't know.
But we're not going to show the game on stream and get banned by the NFL, because that would happen.
Can't do that.
No. But I think we set up a camera so they can watch the game with us. They can watch it on their own TVs, but then they can see us react every time the Chiefs put the smackdown on the Bills.
That sounds fun.
So we could actually stream like a just chatting stream with just
Oh.
us, but have the game on.
And then you can all have the game on too.
Right, and we can
their
all
own
watch the
houses.
Chiefs destroy the Bills
Why
together.
is it not going where I want it to go?
Laughing, he says, no balls, show us the game. Out of all the TV networks and things in the world, the one that I would not mess with Oh, there you go. Buff Bagel says you could do a Discord stream with the game, then it would be okay. Yeah, because I would not mess with the NFL on a streaming platform.
That's a good
at all.
idea, actually.
But yeah, jump in the Discord. We could do that. Good. Bagel!
There's
Bagel!
no restrictions on that? Are you sure?
Well, there is, but they wouldn't catch you in Discord. Bagel! You so smart. So Sunday night, we might have to do a Discord party. That's a good idea.
How do you know they don't catch you on that? I don't know.
Bagel, you're going to have to help me walk through that. Torted train. Bagel! Go. And then he says, go Bills. Just when I thought you were wising up. They will have anti-screen share for that.
I would think so. Yeah.
So it will not work.
I
Well,
think
we can
he's
still
probably right.
Well, we can still stream us watching the game.
Lots of cheers when they win.
Yes.
And it get really loud.
All right. let's go ahead and while we went this.
Look how pretty it looks. You should take a picture.
I'm gonna take a picture before we cut into it. That's the wrong.
I'm really hungry.
Let's zoom in. Buff Bagel says they haven't met me, Laffy. There we go. Jen has garnished there. Look at that beautiful goldenness. We got the fresh dill on there.
I feel
Those
like that egg
aromatics.
wash really did help.
Egg wash definitely.
So it
Money in the
didn't
bank.
shrink up too much. So I think it actually held together pretty good.
Let's get some photos.
Okay.
And we will be posting
this out
this
of the-
recipe. Remember, we use puff pastry. Extreme close-up, says Darth Frubaka. How you doing,
Darth.
brother? Big shout out to Darth Frubaka for giving us the raid and Rusty Rhymes. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
back to back yesterday.
Sorry, I haven't done the
And
good
Darth
job of
and
the
Rusty.
shout-outs.
I don't know if Rusty was here yet, but remember, guys, I did the 51 jumping jacks when you guys came in. Montana texted me and she's like, 51 may be your limit. They about gave you a heart attack. And give a shout out to Rusty too. I know everyone here knows
I
these
should've
guys.
done that before.
Legends here in the streaming world, and we're so grateful to know both those guys. Rusty says, "Oh, I seen." But Max Pack community, if you haven't met these two and haven't seen them stream, by all means, go right now. Give them a follow. They are both amazing. Show the Max Pack love. Yeah, you guys got Montana a little worried about me. All right,
That smells amazing.
It does. Let's get
Make sure you get the pictures because it's gonna get destroyed here in a minute. I mean, really, I'm hungry.
And Jen's
enough for
hungry like the
leftovers. Yeah.
wolf, eating pot pie, getting it high, 'cause Jen's hungry like das Oof. Now remember, we did smoke the chicken, right? But we also, in the vegetables, we did, if you don't have a smoker, if you don't have a grill, here's your shortcut to smoke flavor. I'm just going to show you one more time. Right there, Weber makes this hickory smoked salt. So we can get that smoke flavor into our dish by using a smoked salt. There we go. Jesse James spreading the love. Max, explain white gravy. What do you mean? Versus brown gravy? Like the difference or what? Are you talking like country gravy, Bagel? There's so many delicious types of gravy out there. All right, let's get some plates here because it's time to taste test. The heck is white gravy? It's just a different style of gravy, Buff. We could do some on a breakfast deal. Never heard of it. Oh man. White gravy is way good.
Isn't white gravy's called country gravy?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. So it's exactly. Nike said the same thing. Oh, and Shayna,
Oh, the gravies.
Shayna, not one to discriminate, says, "Oh, the gravies." All right, shall we cut into this? Yeah, it's the
Think we
differences
should.
between basically browning the flour and making a roux will make a brown gravy. White gravy will not have that process so much. Slightly different ingredients, more cream, and cream goes in, more amount of that into the white gravy. What's the grease base in white? Typically butter, as long as you don't burn it. Gravy is freedom sauce, says Tinker and Tina. Jen, you did such an amazing job here.
I'm gonna cut in.
No, it is not just a roux. It is a roux base in brown gravy,
Actually,
not
let's
in
see.
white gravy.
Let's go through with a knife first. All right, how big a piece is
Every time I hear Rusty Rhymes, because of her name, they refer to Rusty Rhymes' wife as Lady. And every time somebody does that, it just triggers the song in my head. Lady.
Everything triggers a song.
Can you make
Can
au
you?
gratin too? Yes, absolutely. Thunder Becca, how are you doing? Everything. Well, babe, I was a professional
Hello.
musician. It happens. Thank you, Becca. How are you doing?
I'm trying to not smash all of the crust on the top when I cut.
Shayna is going straight Bubba Gump here on gravy. I like all types of gravy. Beef gravy, pork gravy, chicken gravy, turkey gravy. We had neither, and that's why Jen was like, you know what I want today? I want you to make a pot pie. And then she took over. And
No.
she nailed it.
I didn't totally.
We worked
take
as a team on it,
over.
like we always do. I'm just teasing you,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
All right, this is always the trickiest part, getting a first one out. It's not going to be super like held together like a lasagna.
It's ours now, Bagel, and you
This-
can't have it back. Thunder Becca, let's
You
show
ready?
you outside here before we dish up real quick. Thunder Becca says, is the snow gone? It's time for the Montana Max weather report. This weather report sponsored by Chicken Pot Pie. Let's flip it over to Chet. Hey guys, thanks for throwing it over to me. I'm Chet, the weatherman here on Montana Max Barbecue TV. As you can see, the snow is completely gone here in the Ozark Mountains, and we're sitting at a lovely 57 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 14 degrees Celsius for you people that live outside of the United States. Back to you, Max. Thanks, Chet. That's been an Ozark Mountain Weather Report, sponsored by Chicken Pot Pie.
All right, I'm trying. Hey, hold the plate up, please. Need some help.
Yes.
Ready? Back up. No, come on now. This is gonna have to be fast. Ready? Did I not go through all the way? Felt like it was. There it is. Okay. Trying to not.
Whoa!
Howdy, partner.
The 514 studio. How we doing?
nice.
Oh my gosh. That
do.
is freaking. Look at this, kids. Look at this. What's this? What's this? Look at that. That's why you wait for a minute to let it set it up. You a little spilly
No,
out.
it's
but-
not. It's not gonna be totally set like a lasagna or anything.
No.
It's supposed to be like, kind of like that. So.
Yeah, but I mean,
Filling
it does
the
set up a little
gravy.
bit so it doesn't just go blop. But
Yeah.
check that shit out. Oh, the 514 studio. Thank you so much for coming in. You do such. Here, I'll dish
do
you.
that. I'll do that. I got this.
514.
You don't
That
need to
looks
dish me up.
awesome. And you know what else looks awesome? Let me tell you, 514 for studio. Kansas City Jen holding the what? We got a hashtag for it today. Hashtag BBOA. That's the Montana Max Pack. Big board of awesome. It gets bigger every day. And you will see here our amazing community. Alexa, stop. Look at that shit. That shit looks fire, says Nike. Check it out. We've got an amazing community here that spans the globe, all 6 continents, all the way from Alaska, in Hawaii, in Canada, in Mexico, South America. We have Africa now. We have Europe, Norway, Sweden, Belgium, all the way over to Russia, Kazakhstan. We got our first pin, India, our first pin in Singapore today. That was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We've got our friends going left and right, and guess what, 514 Studio, we've got a spot for you in the big board of awesome too, and it's easy. It's so easy to get your own pin in the big board of awesome. All you got to do is throw us a follow, which you've already done. They already know. Iowa checking in here. Iowa in the house.
Iowa, awesome. Do you happen to know Tech Guy?
Do you know our
Just
tech
curious,
guy?
because he's in Iowa too. Where are those?
You knew right where I was going. We just had to, what? We
Use
just
the
need to
knife
know
to
where
get
you're
out.
from. It's a way for the community to get to know each other. And Iowa is getting another pin in the big board of awesome. Kansas City Jen is on it as we speak. This smells amazing. I am so excited about taking a bite out of crime here.
Oh wow, Iowa's pretty full. We're going to squeeze you in there, though. Don't worry.
Nike says, yes, children of the corn. We were actually talking about, with Buff Bagel, corn soda earlier. Oh, wait till you guys see this picture on the Instagram. Connect with us, not only here on Twitch, but join our Discord. And you can check us out on all of our social media platforms. Everything is at Montana Max BBQ, including our website, montanamaxbbq.com.
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, can you see how crowded we are in the Midwest there? Look at that. I added you there in Iowa. Can you see your house?
But wait till you guys see the close-up picture
Look at that.
posted on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. This recipe will be posted on the website too in the coming day. So you can take your own crack at it.
Oh,
I am hungry. I'm shaking.
I'm hungry too. Yes.
Jesse James says, mouth is 100% salivating. I told you, Jesse James. 514 Studio says, I saw barbecue and had to come in and check it out. Barbecue is my favorite food group. Mine too. And guess what? We do streaming outside as well. We cooked the chicken today just on our deck cooker. But we have live fire barbecue coming up soon here. So you're going to want to make sure. Have those notifications on and stuff of that nature. But thank you, everyone, today. I just wanted to say it again. We love you all. And, I mean, we are just blown away. We're at 607 now.
Wow.
People in the Max Pack Nation. Jen, can you show my wife the hood?
Your wife and I have to hang out sometime. I have a feeling we get along well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Uh,
And by the hood, you mean around here or this hood? Just saying. I have a hood on.
oh, the style.
I don't know.
Shayna says, weather check. Do you mean outside? Has that hood. All right, you nailed it.
What?
That hood.
This hood, like this.
Or outside. I don't know. Rusty, I'm so confused.
Like this hood.
There you go. You're adorable. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Okay, we're good now.
All right, kids. We should be able to eat this now without burning our kissers off.
All right, let's try this. You can try yours. I'll try mine here.
Here we go. Shut the front door.
Perfect.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh, that flaky pastry. I love this for the crust. You know how sometimes like pie crust can get kind of heavy? Not with puff pastry. I eat a lot of this.
Jesse James is burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Oh my God.
Oh, the chicken's great. All these vegetables. I'm glad we added like all these vegetables because it's really substantial, man.
Talk less,
This
eat
is
more.
this is yummy.
Oh my God. That flaky crust, I'm telling you. That Frankie Ann, Montana says fork drop is mic drop.
This is fantastic.
That flaky crust adds such an amazing texture. Bam. Oh, Mom, I gotta make this one for you next time we're together.
Yeah, I think you'd love it, Frankie Ann. She's probably made pot pies herself.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Frankie
she
Ann
has.
is an
She probably has
amazing,
her own recipe.
cook in her own right. But Mom, you would love this.
It's good with that fresh dill. It's buttery. Crust is just right, you know? And you can pick what kind of vegetables if you don't like mushrooms. Like,
Yeah, highly customizable is all of our
whatever
recipes
veggies
are,
you
right?
like.
And, you know, we've been streaming here for just north of 3 hours here. And by the way, I make sure our mic doesn't. T Green Tina says, don't forget to breathe, Max. Our mics might cut here because once we get to the 3 hour mark, our receiver likes to crap out, but it needs battery replacements. But
That's awesome. You know, another idea, if you like, you could actually divide these into like little bitty croquettes and cook them each individually and put them out for guests. If you want little bitty pot pies, but I knew Max doesn't like little, so
no one would want
big.
I would, if these were in little croquettes, I would hammer like a dozen of them. Buff Bagel says, God, I hate you guys. He goes, look, I love you. I'm
sorry. I would share this.
Right
Look
now.
how much extra we have for you guys.
We've got enough. Bagel, get over here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So good.
All right. I'm going to queue up here, okay? We'll go spread some love across the Twitcherverse. Thank you again, everyone, for spending time with us today. I mean, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. There's a reason the Max Pack is what it is, and it's every one of you that make this so much fun to do. That's why we come back every day to do this, is because all you guys make this so much fun. Amazing growing community that we are really blessed with you guys. And we can't, as Jen just is shoveling.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I understand completely. But thank you, everyone.
I love this. And with a puff pastry, there's an option to have a bottom crust or not. You don't have to. But I like to have a crust on the bottom and the top. You know, just be almost more like a, I don't know. I always feel like a filling needs a crust bottom on the top. But some people will go crustless on the bottom and then just do the lattice on the top.
All right, so I don't know if Tordentrine is playing with them today, but we owe this man a little love back. He's playing Counter-Strike Go. We're going to raid Grieve the Barber because he raided us on New Year's and spread a ton of love. And we owe this man a little Montana Max love back. So we're going to go ahead and raid Grieve the Barber. He is Norwegian. They speak Norwegian, but they also speak English really well, and they are a super great part of our community. So let's go in, show our horns, show some love.
We do like your suggestions too, Nike. We just missed that, didn't see that, but.
Yeah, and I saw Grieve was on, and I've been meaning to do Grieve for a while, but we'll get Tabitha. We rated Tabitha a while ago. We'll get her in the mix again for sure.
Okay.
She's also great. Everyone's great. I love everything and everyone always, all the time. But most importantly, I love all of you, Max Pack. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thanks for all the love today. Link, Rusty, I mean, everybody that was here. Jason Wild was dropping the love earlier. Just so much awesome. Loves you guys. It's going to be a Max Pack attack is the raid message, right? Because that's the whole reason we're the pack, is because we're stronger together. If you guys haven't, make sure you give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. Everything's at MontanaMaxBBQ.com. Super easy to find, including the website where you can get our recipes from the show, right? You can get all of our recipes on MontanaMaxBBQ.com. So make sure you check those out. Phantom, rock and roll. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Phantom. Thank you, Nike, Mary Todd, everybody for being here. You guys
are I know. I always feel like I'm
also welcome.
I always feel like I'm at the Oscars or something at the end of the show here.
You talk like you're at the Oscars.
I just want to thank everyone that made this possible. Is Jen's like pushing me off the stage. All right, your time is up. Grieve Raid, let's go. Let's spread some Norwegian love. Show your horns. They're absolutely great.
Tina.
Get in. Let's rock and roll. Yes, Tina, Rusty, Furbaka, Nike, everyone. I just love you so much. Maybe I'm from beginning, and you just know I love you too. And we will be back tomorrow night. Thank you again, and as always, for those about to cook,
we salute you.
We sure do. Have a great day, everybody. Stay on for the raid.